trial thing I've been having going on with my family the whole time, and I
Hmm.
fucking got strep, John, from
You what?
New Year's Eve, strep throat.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
really?
I've been
Yeah,
sick too, but I don't have strep.
yeah. So I'm on antibiotics and shit. So if I'm out of it a bit, that's why.
That's why you can't,
Antibiotics?
Oh, shit, you
lick
sound
everyone
okay
else
though, man.
dancer's
That's good.
Yeah.
buttholes, dude.
Yeah,
I'm going to
thanks. Well, my throat is healing now, so yeah. But yeah, John, you may have noticed I've only texted you like once or twice a day last few days. You know.
No, I didn't notice.
Well, fuck you.
I was gonna say, do you know how often he goes poop? Every time he's sitting down, he's texting
That's true.
you. Like, hey John, I'm on my throne. How's it going?
Yo, what up?
King of the castle, king of the castle.
But the mediation was successful today, John. We're almost
Nice.
done. We're waiting for the contract back, but as is with all things in law and compromise, we didn't get half of what we fucking wanted, but at the end of the day, we got enough.
Well, as long as it eventually gets settled, I think that's more important than anything.
Yeah, well, my grandma's now safe. My aunt no longer has access to anything, so that's the most important
That's
part.
good.
Alright, Chad's doing video, I'll jump on too. Hey dude. So,
When did we become a bunch of wet noodles and no video action here? Like that's all I'm wondering.
give me some of those hard
Oh,
noodles.
cool.
The drier.
I mean,
the
I guess
better.
if I was
Those dry noodles.
a rat, you know, I'd probably not be on video either. But how you doing, John?
Fuck
Long
you.
time no see, dude.
Happy New
I'm getting
Year to you, too.
to from what I understand, I get to see Rand Diesel's next week.
Yeah,
For real?
I'm gonna be
yeah.
on what, Wednesday?
Yeah,
And John's going
you?
up there too, but he's catching a
Oh.
red eye back on Wednesday morning.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
Bring
you.
Dick,
that
you didn't
strap,
want to come and spend some time with your buddy old pal Chad Smith?
You forgot your name. He's like, what's my character name for that
What's
one? Hold
my
on.
fucking
What's that
name?
group name?
Am I playing PoE, D&D, Diablo 2, PD2? What am I playing? Who's my character's name?
Am I in real life? This is hard.
Yeah.
Is this IRL? What is this?
All right. No chance.
John, when are you in town and whereabouts you staying?
Wednesday and then San Francisco.
Tuesday, and you'll be
Oh,
flying
yeah,
home
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Yes.
Okay.
right.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, we're both going up for the same thing for
I know.
this freaking
It's like, I'm an adult,
Perkins
but
Chewy thing.
I'll get lost on
Cool.
the way there. I love it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
This is Randall has your
I booked everything.
calendar and
so,
everything.
Yeah,
and
I
your
booked my
itinerary.
flight. I booked my flight.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I sent
Dumb
you the flight
responsibility.
info to
Yeah,
book.
thanks, Mom.
Did you? Are you staying the night, Randall, or what? Do I need to like clean sheet? I got clean bedding and
I
everything.
gotta clean my
I
shit.
was hoping to.
You need some
Yeah,
underwear?
I
You know?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I got a rabid dog that usually like barks and barks and barks until, you know, it's tired and then it'll give up eventually.
He has a
Okay,
dope place.
that's
though.
my dog,
He's a pretty
so
cool
we're
spot,
good.
So. Have you done any rearranging, Chad?
No.
No, you got still the couch in the same spot and everything.
Yeah, no, everything should be the same. We did have mice, but don't worry, we eradicated the mice with rats.
Nice.
They
It worked
evolved
like wonders. Exactly. Oh, so get this, right? You won't have mice if you have rats.
because they take each other out.
Well, they
So
eat.
then
The
you
rats,
get a whole
the
bunch of
rats eat the
cats.
mice.
Rat
Mhm.
king, baby.
Exactly.
Rat
And
king.
then you
Rat
got to
king.
get rid of the cats, so you get dogs. That's the
You're on
evolution.
dog
of-
stage right now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why he's a
exactly.
rabid dog because he got bit by the rat. You know. Wally's in there somewhere. When you come visit, you'll catch him.
Yeah.
Good stuff. No, man, Laura's excited to see you and excited to have you next week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Been forever, I think. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I'm no chef, so we'll certainly have some food. Laura's the cook, but she'll probably have some yummy dinner for us.
Awesome. I appreciate it, man. I'd be fine too with just a sandwich, you know.
I do make a mean sandwich.
You should see how he puts the salami and cheese together with the bread.
Slap it down, and
With unique force.
It wakes up
Yeah.
the bread. Whack.
yeah, exactly. It's gotta be mean somehow,
Mm.
He uses croutons.
Oh man, I love croutons, dude. I'll have myself a crouton sandwich any day. Trust me. That'll be one crunchy one though.
That's great.
I'm just fixing up a background real quick for y'all. So, all right. Welcome to our first session of the new year. We made it. At least some of us have. I typed in the wrong password, so that doesn't let me at all. That's also wrong twice. It's wrong 3 times. Let me try this one more time. Now it's right. Cool. Anyways, so Chad, you missed out on a side canon event that happened during this 2-month period of their training and due diligence of trying to become stronger, better people for Sid.
Mhm.
In this 2-month stay here at this keep with Greg as your guys' current housekeeper. Greg's been on top of everything. They went on an adventure without you, Dro. You woke up from a nap and you took a toke and was like, guys, where are you? And then Sid came over your shoulder and goes, my friend, they have went off on an unfortunate task that I intended you to be with them for. I'm sure they'll be fine. In the meantime, allow us to enjoy our periods with one another. And he rubs his fingers together. Perhaps there's something to start the conversation. As he waits to see what it is you choose for your spliff of choice. As the rest of you guys are doing what while you're screaming bloody murder as slimes are being consumed by one of you. So imagine you guys are in the scene of the attack.
John. It was John that was not here.
Yeah, I was
I
confused.
apologize. Jesus,
Wally
yeah.
wasn't
I was
there.
like,
I was gone
like,
too for the last one.
I'll play it as
I'm tripping.
I'll roll in it.
No. You were
and
missing
Fernie,
that session when they
session
had it.
prior.
You were here during the canon. I apologize. I apologize. Yes.
I'll be here, but I'm gonna change my pants
got
into
it.
some
You got it.
sweatpants. Once.
Sorry, mixed up the characters. Wally. Well, you were in a hole. I don't know what you were doing. What were you doing in the 2 months that they were training?
In a hole?
I don't know. I don't know where you were. What were you doing? You tell me.
Just chilling in a hole?
So imagine at one point you realize that Dro was talking to Sid in like a private conversation and none of the party was there, and you overhear from Sid like a kind of like a to you it feels as if he was speaking loud enough for you to intentionally hear what he was telling Dro, but he was nowhere near you for you to have heard it. So take it as you wish. But you hear him telling Dro, you see, there's a task that I sent them toward, and they might need a bit more oomph. So perhaps your presence might be more of aid. Though, if necessary, we may. And then at this point, you feel like there's like a italicized leaning on your consciousness, Wally. They may need another to pursue you, but I'm still myself looking for where that other might place themselves accordingly. As he scoots off little Droey Luhu to go catch up to the party, and then he looks over his shoulder. Wally, you are not in sight, but he assumes that you're somewhere back there. What are you doing? What would you be doing here at the keep?
I think Wally would have been trying to find his inner peace. I think the problem was he spent so much time on a ship and no relationship lasted very long. This is now the longest time he's spent with people, and learning to be a better team player and providing more support instead of being so, isolated and so.
Everyone to
So
vote him off the team. I didn't know we wanted a soft guy on the squad. I mean, does anyone want to vote for this? No, I'm just kidding. So Wally.
Yeah, so he was like, doing some like yoga and fucking meditating, had like, some nice like oriental flute going on with some incense crackling in the background.
Could you give me a little internal Wally? What kind of thoughts is Wally doing in Wally's voices? You're twiddling your thumbs and stretching and doing yoga. I'm sure there's some subconscious conversation happening beyond your exercising.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna survive very long if you piss everyone off that you meet. So, probably best to, play along for a little while. You know what I mean? Help out. Not be such an asshole so much. Try to make sure that the snake doesn't fucking eat me. That would be great.
Or
And
eat
there's
me?
that other.
Did he say eat me?
There's that other guy, the fucking young one. He's an idiot. He's still an idiot. But you know what? Sometimes everyone needs a village idiot. So, we're gonna roll with it.
I'm pretending that Bernie never heard that.
You never did hear it.
guy-
That's the best part.
The other guy, he supplies delicious bread. He eats a lot of fucking bread. I don't know how he's not 600 pounds, but, it's fine. It's delicious. So.
Through the power of prayer.
Pray it back.
And then we have a guy that just all he does is smoke weed. How can you hate that? Like, I mean, pretty fucking chill. Like, it's not all that bad. So, maybe I'll try smoking more weed.
All right, give me a wisdom save at advantage as you're like in this zone of confidence and you're just kind of soloing it out. Meanwhile, in the background, the four of you guys were in a slime conflict. Go ahead and give me a general understanding of how this is wrapping up. You guys obviously survive, obviously succeed, but from a player perspective of where it is you left off in a descriptor manner, how would you say you guys came about wrapping up such conclusion? We'll start with Viz, because he's the one shoving his mouth with pudding at the moment.
Well, and wasn't he talking to the pharaoh?
And I'm actually
he was
walking
yelling
an
at the
old
pharaoh.
lady out of the cave.
So that's something you guys tell me
bandages.
how it kind of plays. How is it playing out? What kind of mood are you setting? How messy is it
Very
all?
upset with me. I'm trying to be like the Boy Scout, trying to be a very nice. What's that movie? Up.
Up. Okay.
Can I please help you out of here? I really need to get my badge. That sort of thing.
What badge? You have done nothing but hinder our expedition out of here.
I don't want to badger you, but Sid specifically said to help the old lady.
Who on earth is that?
He's not on Earth. He's here on Leva. So if you would please come with me.
Got him.
So we're just exiting his cave because it was an underground area, I'm pretty sure.
Yes. As you guys are departing out, is there any conversation as a team you guys have on your way back to said trek of being with the man?
I think Bernie would be talking.
This line to Sid.
I think Bernie would be
Go ahead, Bernie.
super excited about the adventure, so he'd be like rattling off to Dro, which I don't know if Dro's even paying attention to him, but he's gonna be like, yeah, and then do you see me? I slid over there and another arrow. Yeah, right into the slime, man.
Is that where you died?
Well, I mean,
Do you listen to him at all, Dro?
I took a nap, but death is a little strong.
I have my pipe out,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just like, interesting.
He watches with intense curiosity.
But I do it like I say interesting in the middle of what he's saying. Like
Before it even ends.
like before it even ends, it's not like a common pause. It would be like halfway through this story. Interesting. Like just odd moments.
Got it. Viz, you mentioned something about Sid?
Oh yeah, I told him Sid wanted me to get him out of there.
So while you're having this brief conversation with this old lady pharaoh, they go, do you realize your audience is here not just that of need, but of significant release now that you have allowed me to step over such threshold. In other words, exiting the cave.
Well, I knew that I was supposed to get you over the threshold. I'm pretty sure that's what Sid wanted. He definitely told me, definitely said to get you out of there, and I needed to help the old lady.
Allow me to.
What's so odd about that? What are these odd sciences?
He looks over to everyone and notices that they're all kind of doing their own thing. Brother, what are you doing as this is happening? Out of curiosity with the group. You're muted.
Brother wasn't there, was he?
Brother wasn't with us. It was just the three of us.
It was just the three of you guys. Man, never mind. Yeah. Brother, you're at the camp too. I'll get to you in a second. Jeez, I forgot it was just three. I felt like it was more of you guys because so much was going on. We did kind of a lot. Yeah, we kind of did a ton.
Sure did.
We did really smart things, and then we started doing really dumb things.
Yeah, you guys went hard in the beginning, like killing it, and then it just went downhill like a slip and slide, real fast.
Mold Earth was genius. That worked out really well.
That Mold Earth was just a joke. I was like, these fuckers.
Yeah, we solved that first problem super easy.
So Bernie
I'm at like 13 health.
Yeah, you guys were.
I was at 1.
Well, because Bernie started. Was it Bernie who started slicing them up, giving me more to hit you guys with? Yeah, Bernie was multiplying them, so that was working in my favor. Okay, so Dro and Bernie are distracted. Then while you're having this conversation with the Pharaoh old lady, they go, "You annoyance as you've been, I will allow you to keep a keepsake in honor of our unintended crossing. This may protect you in the future from threats that you might see, but you shall never, no matter who tells you to, pursue me again. My freedom is the only gift I can give you as a thanks. But your life I cannot promise you the next time we cross. I tell you this, and you take it as you wish. But I serve Ferone. We are enemies. I do not know this, Sid."
What?
That was perfect. But
oh man,
it does not sound of an allied force in which I serve.
This is very obviously a female mummy.
No, absolutely not. Viz just is not letting go of the old lady version of them. I never announced a woman whatsoever, nor a male at any time, but it's always been Viz saying it's an old lady. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, Viz could say whatever he wants.
I think in the middle of Bernie talking to Dro would be like, "They very much so do not look like a woman.
I don't know if you've seen those Egyptian
or
pharaohs,
sound like a woman."
Viz, you get immediately distracted as they're telling you this very important stuff. It sounds heavy, and then you hear Dro all of a sudden inquiry whether or not they're male or female, and you're like, "That's what I want to know." You know,
well, during his speech, I was staring at the badge that he gave me. It was the shield, right? I was just staring at that.
You got
it.
I didn't perfect distraction.
And then I heard Dro, and I had to pay attention to Dro.
Yeah, beautiful.
Look at his long hair. Well, the few hairs that are still attached, those are long.
Both of you guys give me wisdom checks as Bernie's just going on and on about the amazingness things he did, because he's like over here getting ready to write a Ranger 10 novel.
A regular wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good idea.
Hey,
I'll working on his own Ranger stories.
Yeah, exactly. Dro, as you and Vicini are watching and judging this particular pharaoh, you realize they're getting further and further away. They are departing you. and your team.
Jerks.
You're welcome.
As you say that, eventually about 70 or so feet, a heavy wind comes, blows past each of you, and as you watch at the Pharaoh's direction, like a wisp of sand just being curled away, gone.
It was a ghost the whole time.
So the three of you guys start heading back to camp. In doing so, Brother Fields,
That's me.
you're in the lavatory, and you did not find Bernie or any of the other boys. No
Now
one's
where?
going to the restroom. What's going on here? Where are they?
Now I know I've been making the bread a little thicker than normal, but I thought the roughage would be good for that young man. I thought for sure he'd be in the bathroom. Well, all right. I kind of like get out of the bathroom. I look around. Do I see like Wally anywhere?
Give me a perception check. Wally, where would you say you are at this time in this entire keep? Like, where would you be or out of? Like, you don't even have to be here specifically. You could be out and about. I mean, it's a pretty general safe area of up to say 5 miles.
I'd say I'm probably in. At this point, like if there's like a fireplace in this
Fireplace. Yeah, there's one right here, right in the room next to you.
Yeah, and that's definitely where
You got it. Okay.
I'm in here.
Brother, I'd
no.
say you'd be coming out of yonder this way because the laboratory was here. So you're in this room as you're coming back into the main hall. These guys are missing because they're gone.
Where the hell is everybody?
You
Bernie?
see, Wally, what would he hear as he's like searching around? But go ahead, continue talking.
He hears just like spa-like oriental flute music coming loudly from the living room area, whatever the hell that is. And I've got like a whole like rug set up in there. Smells like incense permeating out into the
Real quick, what does rat incense smell like? Like, what is your tone of choice?
Probably hints of Gouda.
Just cheese.
Gouda incense.
It's like a fondue thing. It's just
like
like
tobacco
cheese.
and Gouda. Yeah, it smells like tobacco and Gouda is what it smells like.
Love it. Love it.
What the hell? Dro, what are you smoking? I ain't never. Normally your stuff smells pretty good. What the hell is that? Boys, where? I go to the bathroom. I make some bread and I go to the bathroom for 1 second and I can't find anybody in this goddamn house.
I mean, are you talking out loud to yourself?
Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. It's the only intelligent conversation I can get around here.
Hey, I'm literally sitting right here, but you're disturbing my peace. But it's okay, you know. It's totally fine. Do you have any bread? I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, oh boy. I'm
glad
you asked.
By the way, you could choose to start with 5
of those.
Yeah.
All right, I go. How do you? What's your take on pumpernickel?
I don't know that I've ever had it.
Well, you see me pull out a dense, dark loaf of bread, and I go, you might want to either put some butter on it or chew on it for a little bit. It's pretty rough. It's my first batch, but I hand it to you.
Cheese on it.
You could, cheese would be good. Maybe dip some of that stinky Gouda tobacco sauce you got going over there.
Yeah, Wally's just gonna dip
as
the
he
bread
hands
right
you the
into
pumpernickel. It has some weight. It's a pretty hefty piece compared to what he's been providing.
Okay, well, Wally's then just gonna like claw a piece. So he doesn't know proper bread etiquette, so he's just gonna like claw like a clump of bread out of the loaf.
That's fine. How you eat your bread is between you and Lathanda. It's got nothing to do with me.
And then he's just gonna dunk it in the. Even though incense is
now
not
melted
waxed,
incense. Yeah, you're now melted.
We'll call it like melted waxy
bowl of stuff. Yeah.
Tobacco-y shit, and then I'm just gonna eat it.
I imagine it's just like a bowl of melted cheese with like 3 tobacco leaves on top.
There you go.
Yeah.
Like you tend to eat it after your yoga.
Yeah, it's time for yoga snack.
There we go. So that's
you've
that's what we
got I don't know if the things are working yet. I can try it, but
Yeah,
otherwise,
so they don't work yet in Foundry itself. The descriptions are there in the Mastercrafted, but I haven't actually fixed all the items yet.
Yeah.
But as you eat it, though, Wally,
Mhm.
before he tells you what it does for you, you feel this kind of fulfillment. You know, every so often you might feel a little weak in the joints or something, and all of a sudden, all of your, you know, aspects of hydraulic-like function in a rat-like body just start to bolster. Like you even feel a bit more bulkier, not fat, but bulkier, as if certain parts of you seem to be a bit more prominent on contact.
I'm just gonna like.
it makes you rock hard.
We might want to work on that description.
That's pretty good. I like that. You're gonna see me just chewing the bread and just stop, and then I'm like,
Isn't this bread? Rock hard right now.
You're like clenching your fists all tense, your veins are popping.
Yeah. I go, well,
It's not just my fist.
I found this it's a little root outside. It's shaped like, if you can believe it, a dick. And I ground it up, put it in my pumpernickel bread, and I look at it and go, actually, you're a formidable fighter. Don't let me tell you anything, of course, but your punches pack a little bit more heat to them now, I'd say.
Very much, but
well, maybe you should start. It might do you some good.
Very much. I love it.
I'll give it a go.
But so I think pumpernickel. Yeah, you know what? I'll leave it a surprise. Let's you get in a fight. We'll see what happens. I'll tell you what it does when you're in the fight.
So consider the fact that you have still pumpernickel on you. You didn't consume all of it because technically the effects are, for that one is more timed. But in the sense that when you get into a counter, naturally, Wally will go ahead and kick in that pumpernickel effect as if you were trying to munching on it throughout the day, just so we can introduce certain things and understand how they work, etc. Because these are all homemade. So he gave me a list of breads he wanted, and I just kind of spewed out a bunch of bullshit for each one. So we're gonna see how bad I did or how well I did. Really.
I'm fulfilled and rock hard.
Yeah,
all at the same time. Meanwhile, you guys are both realizing that you're the only two here. 3 of them are missing, and Wally, you know that Sid directed them to do something. You have no fucking clue where or what.
Anyway, you see that Bernie kid? I figure he could do with some pumpernickel.
Yeah, there was a guy named what the fuck was his name? Sid.
Well, it's technically Sid for you is whatever you would call him. Sid is like the out of game placeholder for it. Some important dude is what it stands for. But for you, it's whatever you would technically call him, because I think all of them actually have names for him except you. But you could say Sid for now. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, no, I'll just roll with that for now.
Got it.
Yeah, whatever that guy's name was, told them to go somewhere. But again, meditating, yoga, I was trying to, finish my shit, but, and they left. I don't know. Now we're here.
Yeah, well, let's find them. I mean, you're busy eating your cheese and your whatnots.
That's fine. I'll bring my book. It's fine.
All right. Let me grab some bread from the kitchen and then let's get the fuck out of here. And I grab a bunch of bread bowls from the kitchen with hot soup inside them still, and I just bring them up. Like, I bet they'll be hungry. I'm sure they were getting up to no good.
How do you package these bread bowls?
I have them wrapped in like wax paper. And then they're tied off, so it's like waterproof. It'll be really sloppy once you open it, but the liquid's not going to get anywhere.
Yeah. No, the bread is absorbing it as it's.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Meanwhile, the 3 of you guys are heading back to camp. It's probably you guys are probably gonna meet them outside of the actual grounds. What are you 3 doing as you walk back alone? Is there anything you guys might purposefully focus? Do the 2 of you guys want to gather while Vicini does? I don't know what Vicini does. Controls his IBS at the time. Maybe he needs a break to go potty. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go, Bernie.
I was just going to say, on the way back, I'd be like scouting around and also harvesting on the way.
Give me a survival and then check your harvests. Roll your harvest.
I am going to be the individual that harvests as well and talks about how Bernie's not doing it right and that it should be done a different way. And that he's doing it in a way that is not maximizing the amount of harvest.
So both of you guys roll your harvest, and every time Bernie rolls something you don't roll, tell him why he didn't get what you got.
Where do I roll this again?
You go to the little middle button next to the book, which is journal. It'll be roll tables under gather, and it's going to be the tier 2 gather sheet, which both of you guys should have access to.
Fuck.
As a little sign.
Weeds, gather stones, weeds, gather.
Oh, it's actually kind of good. Ooh. Nice.
That's the sluttiest check you can roll.
I love how he's like outrolling me.
Yeah, he's trying to
He's
trying not to be
one.
that.
Damn it.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Everybody, it evened out.
All right, Dro. You see Bernie finally picked the wrong thing. What do you do as you pull some?
As you are looking at the rock, it's not about the rock itself, but it's about looking beyond the rock. And see, you hear, you pull the rock and put it to your ear, give it a knock, and then the rock will give you what it looks, what it has. Bernie, you are too quick to judge. See, this is why I find more than you.
Yeah, whatever, old man. And I just grab the next rock and throw it. Oh, no.
Oh, I thought that was a 20 for Vicini. All right, go ahead, Vicini. Jump in there. Ooh, nice. You guys are getting some good stuff.
Oh, just on the last one, I almost made it.
You were like, and then the third one just starts dripping before you even get a chance to squeeze tight.
I don't know if they heard it, but I'm walking really awkward.
You guys give me perception checks in between your gathering. See if you guys hear any kind of disturbance or smell anything for that matter. Ooh, fire peas. That's a good pull.
Perception.
And I'm done.
Did anybody bring a handkerchief by chance?
I read of a legend of an individual who had a
Dro,
cloth
you heard
of
it.
ever
Bernie, you
cleaning.
smell it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
What do I
that
smell?
would be
You smell some Vicini deposits that come off the slime variant.
There was
Oh,
this
no.
individual. His name was Gallant, or otherwise known as the Chosen One. He had a handkerchief that could clean anything. It's quite handy.
wow. What was he chosen for?
No one knows. He just said he was chosen.
He has followers in canon, you know.
He does, yeah. Anyone who follows the Thunder certainly does not follow the Chosen. Or Gallant.
Praise Lathander. We
Praise
just want that
Lathander?
carpet cleaning. We don't need it. Not a
No, it
handkerchief.
was something I just read once
Just
about a
leaves?
person.
Did you pick up? Because I saw you gathering a lot of stuff. Did you pick up any leaves?
These leaves I would not put on your skin.
Oh, you have any that would be good for skin?
No.
Dro thinks about it real hard.
No, definitely not. Can't help you.
Just for the
Do that
inside.
thing little kids do where they like kind of hold the back of their pants.
Where they like holding, they're like, I'm not doing anything. Nothing's wrong. Like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. As the three of you guys go about, Bernie, I imagine you're going about all the stuff you just found. As you are going about, whether or not they're listening to you. Eventually, the five of you all come together, but first, it begins with Bernie's voice in the distance as brother hears that of youth and excitement discussing what, Bernie? What did you find? Why are you excited? What are you going to make? Can you make anything? Have you checked all the other ones? I don't. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
What do you, or whether or
I
not
was
you
just
do.
checking that, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, guys! Oh my god! Hey, I got this new book. Sid gave it to me, and don't tell brother because he probably won't like it. It's about poisons, and yeah, I know, it's so cool. It's so cool. Brother will take it away in a heartbeat, though.
Are you talking about poisons?
There's a rock in there. Here comes brother.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Why would you say it right in front of him?
Brother, he's only talking about the poison that is the unbelievers to the Lathander.
Well,
here, have this. And he holds on something for you to toke.
Yeah, I hit it. I go, well, as long as you grew the poison yourself, young man, you're allowed to use it. That's the rules.
So, otherwise, you
There
find
you go.
these three, and they look beat to shit.
Beat to shit.
You on a bread bowl?
Wait a minute. Something smells Gouda smoky good. What is that good smoky flavor? And it smells rock hard.
My parfum.
It's the cheese stuck in Wally's whiskers.
Yeah. The bread with the Gouda, delicious. Fucking delicious. Smoked Gouda. A hint of tobacco.
I'll
You
keep
want
it
some
in my mask or whatever it is, my helmet.
You guys want some? Y'all want some pumpernickel?
Fucking great.
So anyone who drinks a bread bowl, who takes a bread bowl from him?
Without a doubt, Bernie.
Oh, for sure. Dro's
If
been
the three of you
smoking.
guys take a bread bowl, upon consumption, you guys gain 30 HP.
Yay!
Ooh.
Are our characters? In
No, of course not. Why would I do
had
that?
to update mine.
And then you lost everything, huh?
I uploaded my. I re-uploaded mine.
Oh, you kept it all. Oh, good.
I think.
Oh, yeah. I think. Oh no, you guys all look actually okay. Code shot's missing from one of you, but I got it.
I think my character's call. It just got deleted.
What? How did you delete your character?
I don't know. No, my character's here. It just I can't pull him out in the scene.
Oh, he's there. He's just invisible. Doom. Okay. So here, let's imagine you guys are walking back in, discussing what's going on.
It's funny because I'm holding myself as well as one can, yet I'm like beat to shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And as I eat the bread,
you still look ugly, but you feel better.
Yeah. I literally let out a praise Lathander.
You go, yeah, well, while you've all been learning about sin and whatnot, Lathander's been giving me even greater lessons. If you would just come to church with me every day at 6 a.m. when the sun comes up, you could do this too. But no, you guys are busy smoking cheese and pooping your pants and making poisons or whatever.
Yeah, poisons are so much cooler.
Goes well.
Don't knock the cheese, man. Don't even try any, okay?
Wally, that's bro. You know, he's just always like a buzzkill, man. He's like bread.
Yeah. No dippings, nothing. Just
so
straight
you
bread.
don't want me to make you a new bread bowl?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
All right, that's what I thought, and I just go back to.
So does this bread bowl get all of us hard?
It's
this is a different.
Yeah, it's a different thing altogether. Yeah, it's not peppernickel bread bowl. No, this is a bread bowl with soup intended. You guys see and feel the overpowering aura come over you. Sid is nearby as he comes from the main hall. Everyone cloaked and hooded as always. It would seem you have all been doing your job, training, growing, becoming more capable than you once were months ago. What would you say, per each of you, was your defining moment of skill, new and redefined? Dro, do tell.
There was a moment when I was very high that I found myself in two minds. One that of my own, and the other that of the werebeast. And during that high stupor, I was able to meld both minds. Wait, what are we talking about?
You are actually the one talking. We, on the other hand, are listening to you. Vicini, that is not something you left with.
No, this I got from the old lady that we helped get out of the cave.
Lady?
We finished 2 of the 3 tasks you sent us on.
2 of 3 tasks.
It's pretty good. That's like a B+.
And who sent you on these tasks, may I ask?
I thought they came from
Greg?
you. I mean, it was directed through Trevor.
Greg.
Greg.
We don't have a
I'm
Trevor
pretty
at
sure
this
Greg
camp,
said you
but
told me.
Gary? I thought his
Very-
name was Gary.
I thought his name was Craig.
Greg.
I don't care. He's stupid, right? We don't like him.
He did send you on some tasks, but I only sent you on 2. You said 3.
Which one was his? We did
His?
the basilisk.
I sent you on
Beast
2.
Bison,
What else did you do?
and I helped the old lady get out of the cave.
A cave and an old
He
lady.
gave me that.
You were given this shield by an old lady in a cave.
Yeah. And I did exactly what you said. Clenched real tight. And I only sharded a little bit. I mean...
That's good. That is
There.
good. But we'll get back to that. Bernie, what did you do while they were gallivanting with this cave?
Well, I was doing these really cool things. I was like sneaking around like he taught me, and like seeing things like he taught me. I didn't get to use any like the slang you taught me in what was it called again? Undercommon? Yeah, but like I'll totally
A new
use it
tongue,
when
yes.
yeah, that one. That's what I was doing. It was pretty cool.
I see. Well, I'm glad that you have practiced such talents. Brother, I have tasted your wares. They are swell. You keep
Did you have
that
a
up.
pumpernickel today, sir?
I did not. I did not venture out of the lands today, but I did yesterday, and I will tell you that packs a punch.
Yeah, I've been making bread, just praying to Lathander a lot.
Perhaps
Boy, I
let
sure
it
love that
sit
guy.
a little less, and it'd be a bit less tough on the full consumption. And you, Wally, you look a bit more flexible.
Yeah.
Will
sure.
that make you more accessible to your allies in some demeanor or another?
No, the yoga was just for me. But, you know, what I did do is I read quite a few self-help books recently. One of them was called Chicken Soup for the Soul. The other one was called Spells to Help Your Friends. Yeah, there's a couple other ones, but I can't really remember. But yeah.
I hope you remember what was inside them beyond the
Yeah,
cover.
I wrote it down. Yeah, I wrote it down.
Splendid. Though I do not feel like you are all at the parameter in which I had initially hoped, I do believe you are ready to attempt to venture to at least see the threat in which we will potentially be dealing with firsthand. Would you all like to go for an extended walk with me?
Is it going to be an adventure?
I assure you, there are many things you may fall for, literally, as we travel, if that is what you mean.
I could walk like 700 miles right now.
I really cannot strongly recommend the pumpernickel bread enough.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, like I'm totally down, but like I do need like a break. You know, we just got back and like the Pharaoh Vicity's girlfriend over there, like was not it was pretty mean to us and beat me up.
It would make sense that there
eat
was
all her pudding.
pudding. She had pudding.
So
She
I
was
would
providing you pudding.
Tell him about it.
Well,
the
he
pudding was
ate-
moving, and then I kept like accidentally making more of it, and he kept eating
You made
it.
pudding with this woman who gave Osini a shield that Dro didn't eat much of.
I didn't eat any, but
It was
there was
a
a
reward.
slime, and Cine called it pudding, and he said don't eat it, so I didn't. But then he ate it.
To be fair,
was
Vinny,
just-
you
Osini is
told me it was
correct.
called
Slimes
it was called
are
pudding.
called puddings. They are known as black puddings, brown puddings, yellow puddings. None of which should be consumed, but they are called puddings. He is not misleading you in that demeanor of descriptor. But you are telling me you ate one of these puddings? Or a few of them?
Yes, he totally did.
No, I did not eat it, but Viz did.
Viz, this will not assist your IBS.
I know. I'm sorry, Sid. I know
You
you told me
must
to stop eating
refrain
all
from
those
such
bad things.
acidic ingestion.
I know.
Yeah, man.
It's
Eat
not
more
good for
bread.
me.
Well, had he not eaten pudding,
Just
we
shit
would have
yourself
died.
again.
You just shit.
There's like a weird
It smells
lingering
like
smell.
shit.
Let us
I
sidebar
just
this
need-
meeting.
I just
You
need
all
5
get
minutes,
dressed and
guys.
cleaned
I just
up.
need 5 minutes.
I will investigate
Hurry,
this pudding
shit.
gifter woman that you all,
My
well,
God,
you
it
some
smells so
encountered.
bad.
Okay, I run to the other room because I'm so embarrassed.
Something died.
It smelled evil.
I, th- I thought that was Wally's
Oh, man.
cheese.
Smells
Cheese
like
doesn't smell
a
that
grizzly
bad.
bear's after hibernation shit.
Oh, that's awesome. So you guys gonna go ahead and take a long rest. Sid will renegotiate this conversation with you guys after your rest. Quickly discuss the team, what awesome things you guys think you can definitely do together in the future. As I go grab myself another beer real quick. Un momento.
Do we ever discuss
Oh.
anything that we can do together as a team? I
Absolutely
don't think
can,
so.
but no. But I always
No.
encourage it. So, you know,
Yeah,
I put
but
it there.
that's
It's up
just
to you
not
to do.
in the like what 3 years that we've been playing. That's never how we played. It's always just been
Planning-
like, surprise, bitch! I can do this now.
Yeah,
The one time we
surprise.
planned,
Like,
we steamrolled the event, and then we were like, "Well, we're never doing that again."
We did plan last week, the very first one, and we steamrolled that one too. Then the second one,
100%.
we just went in and said fuck it, and it was
Way
not
more
good.
fun. Way more
It
fun.
was way more fun.
we also got really our asses beat, which is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to steamroll events anymore. I want to enjoy it. Let's roll with the punches.
Okay, rolling
I
with
will
some
say
punches.
though,
What
I did
happens
get
in
a
Wally?
small power boost, but nothing like game changing. I didn't go min max with it. I just went with like what Bernie would have. So like, I'm just a little more effective than I used to be. That's about it.
I did have a lot more support spells.
I boosted. I just boosted my general damage as a in my wild form. My change.
I can just heal you guys a bunch now, more than I could before.
Nice.
Help.
That would help.
And I picked this because it seemed like something Brother would do. I took Bestow Curse, so that I can like if people are being bad, like like so it's like just like if there's like some Lathander slander happening from
or you
bad
see
guys,
somebody
like
just throw away bread, perfectly good bread thrown away.
It's like there are hungry people 5 feet away from me. My good friend Bernie, he's always hungry, and you throw that bread away.
Oh, and just so you guys know, now I have this thing called Jim's glowing coin. So that way, right before, if we think we're about to get into a fight, I can throw that, and that could potentially give them disadvantage on initiative rolls.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
You have to pay Jim on that one too.
Yeah, Jim writes good books, so you know.
How much debt are you into Jim right now?
I'm rich as fuck. Don't worry about me.
Okay.
It sounds like somebody who's in a lot of debt but doesn't want to pay.
No,
yeah.
I have like 10.
You know, if I'm $1.1 billion in debt to the bank, it's the bank's problem.
Problem. Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
A Robert Kawasaki of D&D.
Right.
Yeah. No, he's
Isn't that kind of how he rolls? Like
it's like, about how much debt he's in. The more debt he has, no one can hurt him because if he goes down, the rest go down.
Yeah, that's his whole philosophy.
That's exactly it, right? And that's the rich dad, poor dad guy, right?
Yep, that's rich dad, poor dad. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like when I read his book, I was like, "What the fuck?"
It was a different perspective. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, good.
I don't know if I agree fully with it, but you know, he's apparently worth a lot more than me, but also in a lot more debt than me. So I don't really know where I stand with him.
But he's also in another country. So is he? Right? He's not in America, right?
No, he's American.
He is.
Oh, I don't know. In Hawaii.
Oh, well, Hawaii's a little different though. Who's gonna get him in Hawaii?
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, if he goes down in Hawaii, then Hawaii goes down. They just sink into the ocean.
Yeah, the U.S. will just nuke Hawaii.
Get eliminated. All right. Yeah. Is there anything you guys prep or need to prepare before going on a walk? And this is a walk that you guys may not return sometime soon.
I would want to go around and see if there's any things that would be advantageous for us to bring along. I'm thinking something like health potions or anything consumable.
Give me a investigational inventory check of the building as Greg tries to keep a supply for general necessary terms and needs.
I just like some spices for bread spice.
Yeah, actually I have those. Hold on. Can you guys hear a screaming child deep in the background?
No.
No? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I was just curious.
So, if I didn't know your kid was there, that'd be pretty ominous.
Yeah. Out of context, really scary. Man, I paid the right contract.
You're not wrong.
Wait, what? No.
He's throwing a fit because he's been sick, so he's just like screaming bloody murder because he doesn't want to eat. And then I didn't know that as kids, when you get sick, you can get like rashes and stuff for like 4 days after or something like that. So he has a full-on body rash. That's just you can't do nothing about it, unfortunately. But it's like a whole thing. So I was like, wow, kids getting sick is scary.
This is why you don't have a real good recollection of being a kid. Like the brain is like, nope, don't want to remember this shit.
God,
delete those files.
Brother, in your loot, in your inventory loot section, all the spices and stuff, the spices, flour, salt, gelatin, cinnamon, wheat, tiki root, all that stuff, put 6 on. Like you have 6 of each of those.
Okay.
I just didn't want to type 6 on all.
Got you. I got you. Yeah.
But otherwise, excuse me, cleaning my nose. Anything? Bernie, you at a 15, you do find 3 basic health potions.
Hell yeah.
And a +1 dagger.
Oh shit!
Ooh, very nice.
So I'm gonna get that in your inventory just a second.
You're probably the one who
Vicini,
did
is there any
this.
preparations you do?
Yeah, I pack a lot of TP.
What's your strength score? Toilet paper's heavy, believe it or not. Back then, at least.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, my
No,
strength
it's not
is
heavy. I'm just
Back
curious. I'm just giving you shit because I know you're weak.
I'm already
Yeah.
carrying a lot of weight around. My
I know,
suit
yeah,
is
just
very
this-
heavy.
Just logs.
He gets like a big old piece of bark and just shaves it as needed.
Oh God, I wish I had that cloth of ever cleaning. Got that. Let's see. I want to see how much weight I currently carrying. Currently carrying 100 pounds.
So you get to carry like 10 pounds of TP. It's a good amount.
10 pounds of TP, please.
You get it. Vicini somehow has just rolls like he's like mummy wrapped secretly underneath his armor to make up all the TP he needs, as it like has like an auto dispensary system inside underneath.
It's not my girlfriend. I just borrowed a little.
Give me a second, real quick. My kid's losing it. Sorry, guys. 1 second.
You just hear
Learned a little something from the Pharaoh.
as the fucking
Yeah.
new toilet paper gets released.
Yeah.
Like, yep, we
That
should
old
again.
just gets more and more
Yeah.
as you unwind. Great.
Yeah, you're like quieter with the toilet paper wrapped around. Your armor doesn't clank as much. And then when there's less toilet paper, you are noisy again. Like, oh, I had to wipe with my elbow pad yesterday, so I don't have that one anymore.
Could have wiped with your own.
Well, because you're like packed with the, you know what I mean? The
Talk
toilet
about your
paper.
elbow pad.
Yeah.
I'm so bummed. You had an elbow pad on? You had to use it to wipe yourself?
Yeah,
No,
the
he's talking
toilet
about
paper
you,
that was
your
around your
character.
elbow.
Oh, me, my character's doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about real life for some reason.
No.
I'm like, are you wiping yourself with your elbow pad?
No.
That makes sense.
That would be
make more
that would be a
sense.
pretty specific circumstance where that would be the optimal strategy. I
I was
think.
riding my mountain bike, and then all
I
I
really
had
had to
was
go.
one elbow pad left.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. It's like I just picked my least favorite elbow and I used that one.
I don't need this. I don't need this pad. It's I'll just use that.
I'd already used my shorts, so I had to use my elbow pad.
I like how strategic you were with it. That's all I'm saying. It was very
Yeah.
good.
No.
So Viz is now AC 24,
Jesus Christ.
which is sweet. Definitely put me at the forefront of whatever you guys.
Just love
Whatever
that we
we're
have
playing.
like
Me in the back.
the most AC character who also is like scared of going up.
That was kind of one of my goals initially. I didn't like him being so scared, which is why I'm trying to build up his courage.
He's done
I
a
do
good
have
job.
heroism now, so I can help you out with that.
Ooh,
If you stop trying to fuck
Be
me.
willing though. That's the problem with that spell.
Mm. We'll see. He's building up more courage. Exactly.
Yeah, you just have to give him a pep talk first.
Yeah.
Pep talk.
Stop being a bitch.
Boom! I'm in. Let's do this.
Locked in. Thanks, coach.
Ultimate pep talk.
Love a pep talk. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
There's like I think, what is that? Inspiring leader. Didn't
That's it.
Chosen have that? No. You did, yeah, okay.
What else I could do?
Yeah, I could. It was like inspirational speech or whatever. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
something like that.
And he would just start talking. It's great. It's great. Sometimes he would give a good speech, dude. You never knew when it was going to be good or not.
Yeah.
Is Bernie picking daisies?
Yeah.
Gathering.
Hey.
Quantity 1. I want. How do you get polls? I want polls.
I had another section that I could pull in. I wonder if it's due
Yeah,
to my
dudes are just on
poisoner's
the
kit.
hillside picking stuff off the ground.
Yeah, I just gathered in my one section. Maybe you had my section to gather, and I don't know. I don't know.
My fucking craft again. Got that up.
Oh, I would say when I give you guys bread, a lot of them are going to heal you in some way. So I would like hold on to them like for the day as if it was like a health potion or something usually. So they do other stuff sometimes, but mostly that's what they do. I don't want to spoil it. Some of them make you rock hard, so.
Like fucking Viagra, apparently.
Lathander can do truly amazing things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all organic.
That's marketing.
No. That one, it actually just gives you, I think, +2 to like melee damage attacks.
Oh, nice.
There we go. There we go.
Why'd you give it to our wizard?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. I just, yeah. I just said pumpernickel, then I checked what pumpernickel did. I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Crafts. We gotta go. You go to your character for the crafts, right?
You go to the same section under journal, and at
Oh,
the
master
top,
crafts.
I'm sorry, yeah, it'll say recipe manager, and then click that.
Wait a second. Recipe managers. Oh. Oh.
Brother, would you like to
That's
do some praying while they're gathering whatever they're gathering?
great
I'm
idea.
creating
Insinuate. It's time
amazing
for a
poison
I
over here.
can't make
prayers.
anything. Damn it.
Lathander.
No?
Yeah, pick your favorite hymn, Vicini, and lead us in a song about the grains. Even a chant, yeah. Like,
I'm out of bloodroot.
Lathander.
Is this one about corn?
Rises so high. Lathander.
Oh, praise Lathander.
Praise to
Vicini,
you,
here you go. Vicini, I know you're self-conscious about how you talk, but you have a beautiful singing voice.
Thank you. I was always told I had a really high-pitched voice, which works well for those high notes.
Absolutely. Keep that in mind. You've got a range most folks could only dream of, and it's because of the shrill qualities of the intonation of your voice that Lathander has gifted to you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's good. That's positive. Okay, here we go. Then Lathander, I love the bread you
Oh,
made.
shit!
And then I keep singing because I am confident that I'm singing
Where's the
good.
DM for what happens now?
Dro catches it and he pulls out his drum and he's just filling the thunder now because of you.
Nice.
We're jamming back and forth on that.
I love that.
Lathander, your bread makes me so full. I love the wheat you got. Make me rise, make me rise.
Yeah. Keeps. Yeah.
Yeah, this one was always my favorite hymn.
We're
This was
feeling
my favorite
Lathander
hymn.
right now.
And then I'll just start like clapping along.
Yeah, we're true. I'm like, finally, they get it.
Lathander, Viz just made us feel Lathander.
Yeah.
With it. He just was with it.
We were all.
Yeah, 20
praying.
sure looks like it.
Yeah, we were praying and
He's
I love
apparently
it.
like a really amazing hymn singer.
yeah, we learned
He's
that.
a hymen. Is that what it's called or something?
It's a hymen singer.
Yeah, hymen.
Yeah. And
I love it.
Joe pulled out the drums. We were letting it go, dude.
Yeah.
We were praising Lathander. Even Wally got in. He was
Wow.
feeling it too.
All right. D12 inspiration to the team.
Oh shit.
Each of you got a D12. Pull it when you need it. Nicely done. I like it. I like it. So you guys have a
Liz.
solid ass night of rest because of this amazing hymning kumbayaing of Lathander here in the evenings of your guys' laxation. In doing so, you wake up in the morning. You all gather for a good breakfast. Plenty of breads and other pastries of grand tastes and excitement. And then Sid arrives and goes, "Oops, one second. Everyone, it would seem as if perhaps you were all very well rested today. I feel a bit of energy with you that I did not feel yesterday. Anyone like to share what I missed in the evening in which I did not join in?"
Feeling the gospel this morning. Yeah. The sun is shining. Still singing that song from last night. Yeah,
I see.
Lathander, whatever the fuck he was saying, it was
There
great.
was good jiving with Lathander. Viz was really hitting the notes and really getting us into it.
I do
I
enjoy
hit
a
a high
good
note right
hand
we go.
jive. You said what? Oh.
I'm trying to hit that high note right off the bat.
Not bad. It's
Not
a
bad.
little less. Not bad. As it does kind of come down
My
to...
wee thins, my wee thins.
Sid goes, that is quite promising for a on-the-spot, rumbustious call-out for you, Visami. Very impressive indeed. The rest of you, I assume,
this is
enjoyed
basically
this.
our bard now.
Your non-bard bard?
This might have to start taking some bard
You gotta
levels.
take a level in Bard next time you level up.
No, it sounds like a plan. It's happening.
All right. Now, I had mentioned a long walk, that in which would take us to what we may see down the line as a threat. Something we will be facing as we gather enough local forces to contend against what is growing in influence in this region. Is there any questions before we depart?
Are we fighting it today?
No, I would definitely hope not. And if we did, I would encourage you to do everything but to engage with it.
Rats. I'm sorry, Wally.
What?
Praise
be. Praise be unto thee. I'm full of the Holy Spirit this morning.
You're full of all kinds of things, Wally. Diseases and all.
Scurvy.
By the way, since Bernie crafted some liquid paranoia, at any time if you and Wally work together, it would be there'd be unique potentials because you guys are both poisoneers.
Is that like the Musketeers? But
Yeah, basically. But the poisoneers.
Wally is
It's
totally
the
Britney
rat
Spears.
version.
Yeah, basically.
Wally's definitely Britney Spears in this situation. Bernie is Justin Timberlake.
that's such a
I'll take it. I'm bringing poison back.
Anyways, is there any initial questions on this journey? Or are you guys just ready to hoof?
I think I believe in Lathander. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we
Lathander
have
is
a
with us.
horse and
No.
carriage.
Unfortunately, this is particularly rough. And when I say rough, I do not mean it in the good kind. We will be...
Can we have a Glen?
A Glen?
You mean Greg?
Gary?
Greg? And Greg
What?
sucks, man.
We need someone to carry our stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No,
Greg can come with the kids.
fellas, it's good
Perhaps-
for you to carry your own stuff.
Oh,
Thank you, brother.
man.
Perhaps you should all be learning the important aspect of self-travel. You take what you can carry, you carry it as far as you can take it, and then you leave what you can't take behind. And if you hide it
If I
well
carry
enough,
it to Greg and Greg carries it further.
What about
Greg will not be
Sheldon?
joining us. Shellion is currently busy with the task I sent him on. When we come back from our scouting, he will be joining us. And he will hear what it is we have to report. He
What are
too
we
is
gonna
scouting. That is what I wish to take you to see.
Well, I mean, you can't tell us? Like, what is it?
If I tell you, it will ruin the awe upon approach.
Tell me.
A wet and jungleless path in which the perils are your own decisions. The liveliness of the foliage is worse than that of the creatures who live in it, because only the apex predators don't die. The jungle ahead. We will take the safest trail, of course, but please keep in mind, if I warn you, I warned you for a reason. Though you are free to heed your own and learn as you travel. I just suggest that you
Can
all
you do
take
some
heed.
cool, like, sneaky stuff while we go?
Well, yes, let me foreshadow an event for you. When you are in that of shadows, things are less likely to identify you. And when you are foreshadowing things, other things may also be within such things, foreshadowing their approach against you. But let me forewarn you first, because if I do not give you the proper disclaimer, then there will be a foreword that will lead us into a pile of demise. And unfortunately, the forward warning has been recalled, and we do not have that wagon available. That model has been pulled because wheels just don't seem to be in availability lately due to something about a JR rumble tumble on the other side of this region here. But for body purposes, in the sense of the for purpose and future necessary needs of, well, you get where I'm going with this. I'd imagine that the rest of you can understand that this is a perilous, opportune scouting mission that should result in very little conflict unless you create some.
Let's create some, guys.
A lot of conflict.
That is why I will be joining you,
Fortunate?
in hopes of guiding you to a more understanding of the land you travel. Not everything is meant to be hacked or slashed and or smoked out. Vicini, you do not have to ask everything if they're okay. Sometimes we just continue passing by. Ooh, that was a good creaky door. Meanwhile, Wally walks out. I just feel like that was like a rat's exit. Just like, later, guys. That was a good creak.
This is boring.
Yeah, Joe's already lit up and he's toking hard right now.
We're
if I notice the rat leaving and he's been talking that much, I will like try to sneak away following the rat.
All right.
Get out of here.
Joe's not even sneaking. He just got up and started smoking.
Well, we're just
He's
going to
walked away.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the wrong.
Whatever.
Where's the outside?
God damn it! None of these doors lead outside.
That's so
See Wally walking back and forth, trying like literally every door.
He's like pasting.
Give me an intelligence check.
I could have sworn they were following me outside.
Yeah, bro.
Wally, you don't not get outdoors, but you're like looking out the window thinking that that's the exit when the door's like to your right, because for some reason you're just kind of turned backwards from whatever purpose is rendered.
I found it. We're good. good.
You were the first to try to leave. We're all waiting for you.
You're like everyone's waiting as well. He's like, I made it.
Ready to go.
I've already smoked 2 joints since I've been out here. I've been
I
here
just had
for
to make,
7 minutes.
yeah, I just had to
Give
make
Wally
sure all the
a-
doors were locked.
Like, I'm pretty
get it.
sure, like,
I
this is
get
the
it.
first time
Gotta
he's felt
poo, right?
Lathander. You know, like, I remember the first time, you know, I don't follow as close to you guys, but, like, it can be disorientating. Like,
Lathander's power is overwhelming, certainly.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, it looks like you all gathered. Let us begin. You guys leave. It takes you probably a couple, maybe say like an hour and a half or so of just general travel on foot until you finally get to that of not a ravine, but like a little river. It's running between this jungle passage. This thicket of a jungle is all you see as you're walking parallel with it, up until you see this massive clearing of wet water dampness, roots from the ground protruding and rising up. Lathander goes, here is where we will pass forward. Now I warn you all, the water is safe, but only to drink.
Huh.
Lathander says that? Or
Sorry,
Yeah, I
Sid,
was
I
about to say,
apologize.
I'm
You
pretty
guys
sure
keep
you meant
talking about
Sid.
Lathander so much, I skipped that on.
I'm like,
Sid says, no, Sid is with you guys the whole time. So Sid's like guiding you guys.
wow, that's pretty powerful.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
But I will give you, I will give Viz a little something when he needs it later. When Viz is in trouble, there will be a boon.
Every, like, 20 minutes,
keep up.
while we were there, like, I would be trying to, like, hide in the shadow and, like, pop out.
Like boo, like scare someone.
Yeah.
Give me a performance check real quick. See how you do on your
Because I'd
first
be
one.
practicing my stealth that way.
Oh, I hand Bernie a tortilla.
Bernie, you don't know what a
tortilla
tortilla is, actually. Brother, I think you're gonna have to explain to him this.
This bread is all flat.
It's corn.
Floppy.
Don't worry about it. It's thin bread. Just eat it if you get hurt.
This looks like rolling paper.
But, like, is hunger hurt? You hear, like, my stomach growl.
Stomach pains are a thing.
Yeah, that's up to you, man. It's your tortilla. I hand it to you.
It's your tortilla. Goodbye. I like how it went from churros to tortillas. Like,
I think Dro.
But yeah, I would say I give
takes
everybody
it
a
out of his
tortilla.
hand. Oh, okay. Well, if you gave him a tortilla, he wouldn't go take it out of his hand. He's gonna eat it because he's hungry.
Okay.
You got
Let me
it.
double check with the tortillas.
I was going to do a saving throw. A wisdom saving, whether I eat it or not.
to see if you eat it right
Can I
now.
walk to like? I'm gonna
Oh
go
my
behind
god,
a
I
tree
actually
so I can
listened
eat
to
my
you.
Oh, you
tortilla.
listen there. Yeah, opposite. Sorry.
Yeah.
What was that, Viz?
I go behind a tree so I can eat my tortilla.
I like how he took it out just so he could talk real quick. He was like, hold on, let me remove this from my
You can't eat
vocal
in front of
box.
people.
You all. I mean, I guess it does nothing. Anyone who eats it, you get it. It restores 4 hit points.
Everyone goes off to eat their tortilla, and brother's just like, well.
I actually didn't eat it. I'm the only one.
I stay right there and eat
Okay,
it. Just
Vicini ate it for
Yeah.
sure. So Vicini and Bernie go to consume. Well, Wally, and Dro just kind of accept and just pocket it for later.
No, I
ate
in
it.
front of him.
Oh, you
I ate it. Yeah,
I was the
ate
only
it.
one who did.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, Vicini said he snuck off to go eat it too behind a tree.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I did not
All
sneak off. I just ate it right there.
Oh,
I was
okay.
hungry.
So
and
then, Wally,
high
did
as
you eat
fuck.
yours?
So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Then yeah. Good job, team.
That's fine.
They
As
all ate
we
the tortilla.
all-
It's a successful tortilla run.
When I pocket mine,
As we
I
are
look
sharing-
to brother for acknowledgement of me being good for once.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you passed here with. Sorry.
Yeah. Yes. Hugo. Temperance and control over yourself, young man, is one of Lathander's the greatest blessings that he gives you. I see you are showing that blessing right now.
The blessing of obeying.
Yeah, pretty much. But that's
As
how
I
the
see,
that's how the corn god works, you know.
Yeah.
I have cornbread. I can make that next.
Bernie, do you want to know how it tastes as you see everyone else eating it?
I don't dare tempt myself right now. After I was taught that, or like given a compliment about my temperance, I'm gonna be like,
you don't even get tempted. I love it. Dro, what was your thought?
As sharing is occurring, Dro begins to share different little he shares tokes around the room.
Okay.
He shares
As you guys go ahead, yeah, tell me which one.
let's see. He is going to share plain self.
Okay. Does that require a roll from anyone?
He's gonna give one joint to each person.
Oh. Okay.
And smoke as needed.
Sure.
Enjoy.
Does this one have the same?
Yeah. So this one,
Because like my con
so
is,
each
I
of
think
you
my
get your
con is
own.
9, but yeah.
Upon successful consumption, provides 10 temp HP.
All right, I'm putting one in each of your guys' inventories.
What would make for an
So I
unsuccessful
will be.
consumption?
How long does that
So you
last?
say that again, Vicini?
So
what would make for an unsuccessful consumption?
you fail the con save.
Yeah, the con save is 14.
So upon intake, if the creature's con is
sorry.
below 14, the consumer must make a con
Make a
save
DC
of
16.
DC 16.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
and I think
if your con is above 14, you're fine.
Yeah, that's what it was. Because my con
You
is
get
high enough.
10 temp HP.
So if you're ahead of it, if you're above it, you don't have to roll at all. It's only if you're below it. It's a toker's roll. Okay, as you're passing them out, give me a wisdom save, Dro. As you're just kind of like, here.
Shoot!
Bless you.
Oh, I heard that.
That was
16.
Annie. Yeah.
Dro, you go to hand one towards Sid, and Sid's back is to you. Do you continue the hand up, or do you withdraw?
Oh no, because these were from Sid, right? So like I would assume that.
No, so I'm just
So no,
asking.
I don't. No, I wouldn't give it.
You pass them all around, and you kind of like skip over him, and you make sure each of your members get one, and then you hold on to the your
one for
keep
myself.
one, because you had 5, and then you let everyone know what they can do if they wish to choose to use it. They all understand what it is; they've seen it before.
Yep.
You all give me a perception check, as you guys are still assumably walking throughout this entire period, going through the jungle. As Sid kind of gives you guys a bit. Ooh, Jesus, what was that?
Oh.
Ollie.
I know.
That's 22 still pretty damn good. Yeah.
No. I thought Viz's roll was Dro's roll. I was like,
Gotcha.
Stepped away for a second. We're all doing a perception roll?
Yeah. Dro, Wally. Let's see for Bernie.
We got some perceptive people in this crew.
Wally and Dro. Wally first. You hear something. Not only do you hear something, you smell something. Lizardkin. The scales. They're naturally salty when one sweats from cold blood. It's close, probably about 30 feet away. It's hiding in a bush. It is camouflaged. You don't know the smell, but you do see Dro kind of ears to the air. Not 100% certain on the location, but you do know exactly where it is 30 feet from you.
So I'm not 100% on.
No, you know. Wally is 100% certain, but you see Dro trying to figure it out also. Everyone else is Beloof.
And I'm assuming I see Dro with like sniffing around, and I'm gonna be like, there, and I'm just gonna point right to. Not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say there, right there.
As he points, my eyes like just immediately fixate because I feel like we're in tuned with what
you guys both look.
Sense.
Wally smells it because of the salt factor of their skin. but neither of you see it, though you're both very confident in what it is you're pointing at. The other three, you notice that the two of them stop, stare. You hear a small whisper in all of your minds.
Old.
It's Sid's voice. What did you find? This is a safe portal to speak mentally. I will hold it out until you are done communicating. He seems to be combining all of your minds in a mental warp, allowing you guys to speak telepathically without having to exert any breaths.
This is cool.
Please do not spam.
There is.
Lizard in the bush, 30 feet ahead, right over there. I'm pointing at it.
Do you think they believe in the
One of
Thanda?
you would like to address this bush? Let us take this as a learning exercise. What is it, Wally? You know it's a lizard folk. Or can't.
Yeah. You found him, Wally. I think you should be the one to
Do something.
talk to him.
Oh. I was gonna.
I was like, oh, back in character.
Until they get back to Wally's.
Oh,
You think they want to fight?
To it? I was gonna shoot something at it.
All right, well.
Yes.
Let me ask if they believe in the Thanda first, because that matters a lot.
Hold on. It's gonna roll a check. I'm gonna shoot something at him. Hold on.
Bernie, you think you could sneak up on him?
You should all consider a passive dominant approach.
Let's tell them Lathander says we can be here and it's none of their goddamn business. Do you think that's going to work?
Guys, I think we should try some diplomacy.
That's what I said. Diplomacy. That's what I suggested.
Yes. Okay. Excuse me.
Greatest
Excuse me. In the bushes. Fucking screw you. Just come out of the bushes.
I need everyone but Wally to give me a history check.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck me. Okay. Wait. Can I be praying for myself?
Let's see how much
with guidance
paid attention.
Be right back.
Okay.
Holy fuck. I studied. I must have just read this.
It was in an episode of Ranger Ted.
Yeah, it was just in an episode of Ranger Ted.
They just did this rerun last week.
You guys didn't watch it on the telly before we left? Bernie.
It looks like a Star Wars character.
It does. I want to down your shit.
It's a trap. Yeah, Bernie, you immediately know it's Kevin. It's Kevin from the village.
Kevin, what's up, man?
Hey, are you Bernie?
Yeah, it's me, Bernie. What's up, dude?
Brother, a rat.
Dude, we almost shot at you, bro. Like, you gotta watch out where you're hiding.
Yeah, almost killed you.
I apologize. He walks forward. I did not mean to come off aggressive. I was just foraging below. He puts up his hand and there's like all these, like mushrooms and flowers and vines, and some of it looks like poison ivies of sorts. And he's like,
I have some of that.
He like quickly shoves it in his satchel.
Oh, Kevin, I thought you were cool, man.
You never gave me back my copy of Ranger Ted's Poisonless Non-Poisons of Expertness.
I'm going to be honest, Kevin. I totally thought you would have forgotten about that by now.
No.
Can I give you a limited edition one instead?
Notes. I don't know the difference. I want mine.
Yours, but I don't have another copy of that one, and I need it.
We share until we leave, and then I take back.
All right, awesome. I will keep it, and as soon as I possibly can return it to you, I will.
What are you all doing here? This is not nearby.
Astute observation. Very astute.
The rat talks. It's not a pet.
Now
Yes,
what?
I
Hold
was the
on.
one
He's
calling
accepted
you out.
Lathander as his guide.
I was
so
gonna
you better
bother
be
for
polite.
his well-being, but it seems as if he could speak and
Kevin.
scream if I bite.
Kevin, were you gonna eat him?
Also tastes
Vizini's
delicious.
always trying to eat him.
He like sends out like his lizard-like tongue. I might have tasted his sweat in the air. He licks it a little bit. Viz does the same. They're like, yeah, it's there. Yeah, it's absolutely. Yeah, there's a rat in the air.
Got that Gouda smoke taste to it, right? It's so good.
Is it Gouda? I did not understand it. It was smoky. I could not see. Gouda. That
My
is smoky
parfum.
Gouda. I never knew. Tobacco?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He must be tasty inside. And he
Oh
wouldn't
my
nibble
God.
just a bite.
I think Bernie's gonna be laughing just because he thinks it's hilarious how many people want to eat.
Dro.
Wally.
You would catch on that this is Kevin from the tribe.
Kevin from the tribe.
Like from back home.
Oh.
He was just like, I was just foraging. What are you guys doing
Were
here? Basically is where this is going. And then he wants to eat the rat
But he's
because he thinks
foraging
he smells great.
super far away. Holy shit.
Oh.
Yeah. We're here with Sid. Remember Sid, the guy everyone knows?
Sid. I only
How-
see 6 of you. There. He points off to the side and Sid's just there hooded and he waves. I cannot see under his hood. I think perhaps I might not know him.
We can't see under his hood either, man. It's crazy.
That's part of his mystique.
I see. Mystique.
Kevin,
Purpose.
how did you make it across a continent to here?
Across the continent?
Yeah, DM, real quick, is
Ocean.
it from the village we've been training in or our original
The village you
village?
start. No, your OG home. Kevin's
from
your OG
Ashland,
home.
dude.
Yeah, he's from Ashland.
Can you believe it? How great.
How did
That's a
you
long way. Holy shit.
travel from across
Continent? Travel?
across? Yes.
Through a hole, yes. I was foraging and I found a mole. His eyes light up as he got excited. I got him. He was quite tasty for 2 days. And then I found his. He goes on to describe how he followed this mole hole indefinitely to the family, the den, the cousins. He thinks the uncle, and he thinks the betraying brother, but he really doesn't know the full story because he found one mole dead. And he knows it was killed by the other mole. But he can't tell you all the details, but he ate them all. For a total of 9 moles, this man consumed while traveling through their holes. And then he realized, and as I was heading in the direction that I thought would lead me to potentially the 10th mole, I broke new land. I found an opening, so I exited and found this magnificent, luscious jungle I've never seen from Ashland. But I foraged, and I thought, before I go back to Mohol, I foraged some more, and then you found me.
Am I the only one who doesn't understand how he crossed an ocean?
Can I
do
make
not
an
know this
insight
ocean.
check?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Take a big rip.
Whatever.
I'm like, maybe I'm not like not high at all, or like maybe I'm too high. I don't know. Take a big rip though.
Give me an advantage because you wouldn't know Kevin. I mean, that was a good roll, but let me just give you a little bolster.
Okay.
And remember, you guys all have a D12 individual inspiration. I'm not saying use it now, but you all got it. And excuse me, brother, what does your aura do again? To remind the team.
My aura. What do you mean?
The one that's pulsing on the screen.
I don't know. I mean, I think this is from when I was doing.
I thought it was a
I don't
passive
know.
thing you have permanently now as a feature. being a cleric of the life domain.
Aura.
Oh,
wait,
maybe.
is it someone else with an aura? Who else has an aura?
Mine's
Never mind.
aura protection. That's just the
Yours
+5.
I think it's Vicinity.
I think I have
'Cause I
an
don't think I
aura
have an
of
aura.
annoyance.
It could be my like turn undead that I had going last session.
Interesting. Well, let me look because I don't see it on any of my stuff. So I thought it was literally like a passive thing, but it's not
No.
triggering.
Brother
I
Fields
tried-
is just fucking magnificent.
That's just the light of Lathander shining through me, you know?
Oh, it was your OG detect magic. Got it. Found it. Never mind. Just kidding.
Okay.
You don't give anything to anyone. Vicini, yours is how does is yours a passive perk or is it active?
It's just the aura of protection, +5 on any saves if you're within 10 feet of me.
Only saves.
That's so good.
So good. So good. Can he have his going and pulsating so we remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Can
So
we
the
put it
only
on the other
problem
guy?
is he has IBS, so like often we
Yeah,
can
that's
be
his
in the
IBS.
What's the
yelling
range of yours? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do an
IBS
IBS
range.
one, too.
You guys are
So it's like
safe from everything else.
Brown. It's got to be
Is
a
that also
brown
the
Smell
color.
deters the other
Is that
thing.
also the splash zone?
Pale brown color.
What's the range of yours? Sorry, Vicini?
It's 10 feet, I think, yeah.
Oh, 10. 10.
10.
So I'm there.
What color do you want it to be?
I'm on the stinky side of him.
I don't think I'm
Vicini.
close enough.
Color code. What color do you want your aura to be?
Brown or yellow, something in there.
Nice.
Or like a shart.
Like dirt.
Like a shark.
corn.
Yeah,
The sun can be yellow, you know.
Brello.
a shirty color.
Brownish yellow.
It's probably not brown though.
It's mostly yellow.
Let me. Oh, damn it. What's going on? Why can't I click this guy? Hold up.
We're back.
One is broken. The others are fine. Oh. Does anyone see Sid?
Yeah, I see Sid.
I see Sid.
I can't click him. Hold on. Okay. I was trying to take off his aura so we can see Vicini's and then.
Sid has the aura that kind of is similar to what Vicini would be putting on. Little brown.
One second. Let me just reload this and figure out. I mean, I see an invisible. Well, I saw an invisible Sid in it. Oh, there he goes. Now it's back. Okay. Let me turn his off and turn theirs on. There we go.
Well, fuck, I'm alone.
You guys have no. You guys don't have any vision. My bad. I didn't put any light on the maps. That would make a lot of sense. Hold on.
I did a reload.
No, it was literally. It's just because there was no light on the map. That was my bad. He was the light for you guys.
Okay.
It's 10 feet for Vicini, and he wanted it a brown. See, Sid straight wiped it. He was like, "It cannot be." Boom. There. That is Vicini's aura. Brother is the only one not in the stench protection. As such. Yeah, so brother, with the 27, you realize that Kevin here is not lying to you, but he's not being 100% forward with the details. He did do what he said he did, but you could tell that when he was telling the story, he skipped other factors.
Huh. Well, fellas. Pretty strange that he's here. Huh.
Idea who this guy is. So
That's right. We met you on the
take
boat.
my word for it.
Why are you not being truthful with us, sir? You know we are on a mission from God here.
did not lie to you. I just did not realize that you wanted to know every little thing that I did. Like I nicked my knee a handful of times. At least a dozen.
Uh-huh.
And I also may have eaten not more while I was burrowing through the tunnels of the mall. I might have found something else, like a baby kobold. Or something, I think.
Huh.
Oh, and I fell out the hole. Also.
Fell.
Which I found odd because I was traveling up. And then I was upside down.
Huh. Fellas, seems pretty interesting. Well, just so you know, you won't be able to go back. You're in a different part of the world now. I hope you understand. We're on a mission, so we're busy right now. But if you want to go back to our house, you could forage there and earn your keep, or do whatever you want. I don't know, but we gotta go.
So, sorry, did you ask him a question at the end of that? Or was that we gotta go after dismissing him? Which was
well,
that?
I asked if he wanted to go to the place. I asked him if he understood that he couldn't go back to our village, that he's on a different continent now.
I thought I could just go back outside the mole that I ate so many. I thought if I went into it, I'd just fall back the other way, I think. I do not understand that you say I cannot go home to my family. I see you foraging for them.
That's tough.
Bernie's gonna lean over to Vicini, just like whisper to him. Vicini, listen, man. This is why I've always been telling you, Kevin's kind of dumb.
Let's see if he hears you.
Not wrong. So true. So true.
Perception.
He knows things about rats. They smell and they taste good.
He hears you mumbling. He doesn't know that it's about him yet.
But then do we both look at him and then like
a weird silent like he's just like
I guess I would turn over to go, do we want to try to protect him while we're on this trip, or should we send him back home to where we are? What do you fellas, what do you think the right thing to do is? I don't want to protect him. I'm busy enough keeping you folks alive.
Kevin, why don't you do this, man? Like, go back to town. Yeah, that'd be good. Go back to town and like wait for us.
So you think I should
Pray to Lathander to see if he wants me to this guy with?
Do you want to? Oh yeah, if you want to.
Praying to Lathander.
Okay.
Sing him a hymn.
Lathander of the God and sky, tell us if we should bring this guy.
Nice. Can I pray guidance? Can I guidance him?
Sure, guidance. I mean, give him advantage. I guess would be better.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Like another D20?
I just like chant. I chant like I'm doing like the harmony to your part. I'm just as you're singing the.
Okay. You're kind of like vibing to him, and he's like, Lathander comes down and gives you this kind of shoulder rub, Vicini. Even though you're wearing armor, you feel a shoulder rub beneath that of the plates. You feel like it's more of a protect for reward or send away to not lose.
I think we can get something if we keep him with us.
Well, that's good enough for me.
Who do we need to keep? He's
you, dummy.
I thought I used to go home.
Don't talk when your brothers are talking.
Is them okay?
Kevin,
you
when
want
was
to
the
come
last
with?
time you warmed in the sun?
Wally
Man?
Whisker Tits.
Yeah,
What
there's
was
a
that, Bernie?
When was the last time you warmed in the sun, man?
The humid air don't need to sit and bake because I absorb such easy warm.
I know, right?
He's basically saying that it's so like humid here that it is favorable to him. He does not have to bake in the sun.
Bernie's gonna lean back over to Vicini. He thinks he's too good for the sun, man. I mean, like, are you reptiles? You gotta have sun. You know it. Why doesn't Kevin know? He's so dumb.
Dumb.
All right, well,
Cool,
we're going to try to
Kevin,
keep this
cool.
guy alive.
Let's go.
Sid pops into your five's minds.
Is this individual someone we should protect? Or someone we should watch gander as bait?
This time I say it all out. He's so dumb. He's so dumb.
Who's dumb? Who's dumb? I want to know who's dumb.
I think you
Sky
was
name.
about you.
Ah! Kevin,
What?
not dumb.
What? No. We are talking about Fenton.
Rat, no, Kevin,
Kevin
not dumb.
is so
Rat dumb
dumb,
for
man.
thinking Kevin dumb.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, he's
Rat
Yeah.
don't even name.
That's
Rat
right,
is just
yeah.
rat that talk. Rat should just smell and eat and taste good.
No,
I mean,
smell,
he's
but I
not
don't know
always
about taste.
dumb. He says some smart things.
Look now. Yeah.
I'm not
We
so
call
worried
Kevin
about
Remember,
dumb.
guys-
That's not smart thing.
Corn, the most beautiful of all of God's creation, is also pretty dumb. So let's not look down on those who are dumb because what's it? I wish I was corn. You know?
Corn.
Really good
Corn
point.
is not dumb. You think corn dumb?
Corn is pretty dumb, man.
Corn is indestructible. I eat much corn, and I destroy none. So much corn come out, corn go back in, and corn come back out. I don't know why. Corn
Kevin, you're
never
not eating the
get
same corn,
destroyed.
are you? That comes out of you?
Not my corn.
All right.
Recycling the corn.
He's not wrong though. I mean, he's making a very valid point to you guys about the value of corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bernie now thinks he eats his own poop.
Who knows what Vicini really does? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, enough comes out of him.
Let me roll for that one.
I mean, maybe if there's corn in it, you know. I mean,
I'll do intelligence. Yeah, no,
he has standards.
Nobody should be doing it.
What do snake poops even look like? You know, I don't know.
We'll get to that when we get to
I'm
there.
gonna walk over though and like block Wally from Kevin.
There's like a weird tense between the two of them. Zzz. Ready, fight.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Sid goes into your minds. So I assume that we will be holding on to this one. Perhaps you shall give him expected parameters of what he must do to accompany us, and what would happen
Yeah,
if he
he's
does
an
not
idiot,
follow.
but he's our idiot.
Yeah.
How do
And
you
he's good
guide
at-
an idiot?
I don't know, just eating their own corn. Like,
He should
gross.
stand near me, and
Yeah.
he should not eat the slime.
Just stay by Vicini. Behind
Keep
Vicini.
him,
I
keep
can do
him
that.
away from Wally.
And stay away from the rat. That's a good point.
By the metal, man, Vicini, yes. I will stand by it, and I like that.
Everyone's gonna eat the rat. It's gonna be Vicin.
I give him my last tortilla. I say,
He
if
leans
you get
over
hurt,
to
eat
Vicini.
this tortilla.
He takes you to tortilla and sticks part of it in his mouth as he's like, good.
No, goddamn it.
Vicini. He doesn't eat all of it, but he takes part of it.
Will you share rat? I share this tortilla after rat.
Whatever, just stay away from
Guys,
He
we still
offers
need the
Vicini his
rat.
tortilla
We
for
still
Wally
need
burrito.
Wally. That's right. He's not the rat. His name is Wally.
Yeah.
Ah, wall rat. Ugh, I don't like them
Not
walking
wall-
against those either.
And he's a cute little rat. Look at him. And I'm like trying to rub his head.
As you like go to pull his hood off, it's just like, "Wah!" Like it's like the most terrifying unkept rat possible.
Strung out, okay? I'm strung. 6 days. It's slept.
I might want to watch that before I consume it after all.
As you guys continue onward, for the most part, Kevin just tells the same story or fascinates about the foliage or the fauna. He doesn't get in any of you guys' way for the most part. You guys can inquire things from him, and he'll do the best of his abilities, if capable at all, or if knowledgeable in any way. You guys have a side member. His protection is key at this time. You guys don't need to protect him, but you guys said that was the goal, so that's the goal that Sid is holding to it. But if you guys ever change, let Sid know. Sid is imagine that this is
Okay, our new goal is to kill Kevin.
We gotta make it look like an accident, though.
There you go.
I'm gonna creep up and try to
For
scare him.
sure.
See if I give him a heart attack.
Give me
No.
a stealth check.
If we, I think he's gonna die anyway. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Everyone else who comes with us so far has died, except for Shelly. So.
Nice.
I mean, that's because Shelly's a beast, man.
Okay, let's see if you scare me. Poop. You scare me enough to poop.
Oh, I was trying to scare Kevin.
I know. We're gonna get
okay.
to him right now. Oops.
Never mind then. You're good.
Vicinity's mental is rock hard.
You're not gonna scare me right now.
Yep. Pumpernickel.
Yeah, he has that pumpernickel mentality.
What are you doing?
He looks to Bernie.
Oh. And then I just run off.
As you guys continue forward, Sid tells you.
We are making it through a patch in which we'll get a bit trickier. The water here protects our noise, our sound, our approach, as the natural trickle of such leaves enemies less aware, less purposefully looking in our direction. As we travel forward, the river does not run down so many ripples, does not make so many noises. Instead, it's much quieter. We must be cautious. Whoops, I don't know why this didn't work.
Let's try that one again. Huh.
So since Bernie's doing a lot of sneaking stuff, I go to
Do
him
you
and I
guys
say,
see anything different, or is it the same?
No,
no, it's the same.
Same.
Hey, Bernie, you want me to show you a trick on how to sneak?
Yeah.
Okay, look over there. And then
I
I
do.
start walking the other way.
I would look. Ah,
Try and make it like
that's
5
good. That's so good. Gotta remember that one.
As such. Let me try this again real quick. There we go. As you guys get further in, it gets denser. You notice that above you, the canopy starts to close around certain areas. Though there's openings providing enough light, it seems as if the large foliage now presenting itself is creating more noise as natural waters from above drip and drop, making these odd little sounds around you. On top of the crickets or not crickets, but necessarily insects and other ambiance in which one would be used to. Is there any immediate things you guys all wish to do before Sid tells you what's next? Because you're all young and naive and see things and do things.
Can you help me light this? What's it called? The astral plane shift?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I
I
would.
don't know how to do it.
Joe just lights him up, gets him going.
How do I get it through my helmet hole?
It just sits in there. It just like jams in the hole.
The smoke just wafts in.
Yeah.
You realize as you like stick it on the hole, you're like, how do I? You smell and you're like, oh, it works on its own, kind of thing. Like as long as it's lit and there's an airflow, it'll continuously just slowly
You just gotta the airflow goes.
Yeah,
in.
you just gotta walk
Smoke.
forward.
Wally, what are you looking for around you?
Just sniffing the air, kind of
As you sniff the air,
Kevin.
you do pick up a couple things. You pick up a massive creature, unknown what it is, not necessarily nearby, but has traveled through here and regularly, in a sense. You pick up droppings of a smaller creature. No blood in these droppings, which means they passed by peacefully. There was nothing that came to kill it or attack it, or it was not damaged at that time. And the third thing you pick up is that these leaves grow rapidly. You smell new growth in the air. You look around and you see deteriorated leaves that have quickly decomposed. They don't turn brown. Instead, they just kind of like decompound themselves and go back into the earth. And you see that these new luscious ones, you see a lot of new growth and roots coming out of the flora around you. As you look about and notice that whatever happens here overnight must be pretty immaculate.
Yeah. Pretty strange. Is there a lot of rain that happens through here? I don't know. It's like a lot of new plants. Some big ass animals around. You know, look at these footprints over here.
He shows you guys one that's probably like you see 3 prints of these footprints in which Wally points out, and they're probably averaging anywhere from 4.5 to 6 feet wide.
It's a footprint. Put my foot next to it. That's not a footprint.
Does it seem like this place is grows so fast because Lathander has blessed it, and we are among other faithful of our church, perhaps?
I mean, unless he's gotten through to the plants.
You hear Sid go, do not be so worried. This thing has passed. I'd say 3 days or so. It will come back. Let us just hope it does not come back the night we choose to camp. We will be bedding here.
Oh, shit.
He thinks it will, though.
Sorry, what did you say?
That's just our luck.
Sid.
I'm sorry. I must have
Yes,
misheard. Helmet blocks a lot of sound. Did you say we were staying here?
Yes, unfortunately, our travels in the dark here are less likely to succeed with all of us arriving at our destination. You guys are all more than welcome to challenge it. I can only do what I can to protect you all, but I do personally suggest we go in daytime. We hide out for the night beneath that of grand leaves. If anything were to pass, hopefully allow it to pass peacefully, and then continue our quest. But again, if you all wish to see the spectacles of the evening, I will follow you.
Sounds like an adventure.
That I have, so we'll be fine. Even if we stay here, we'll be fine.
Oh, all right.
Joe's already like starting to make a hammock and like starting to like already like get like
found 2 good vines to latch onto.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta see what Brett.
Don't tempt me with a
You see
good
Sid like walk off to just kind of survey the area. Kevin sticking to good serve Vicini, like metal on metal.
So do we have a spot that we're camping in?
I mean, in general, you guys can choose to camp next to each other or away from each other. I don't know how you guys mosh posh together. You guys always are in a house or a village, so how do you guys camp?
Well, I have.
Does anyone have cool like camping magic?
Wally has an idea.
Yep.
Wally, do you include everyone, or are you subjective?
Cool. Yeah, of course.
Anyone is welcome.
He just yells out.
Yeah, sick.
Anyone is welcome.
Oh, it's so good.
He pops in. You have to be inside, good sir.
One in the hut.
Oh yeah.
Bro, stop swinging.
You're all like popping it out there.
Goes
I
disappears.
want it. Get me out of this rainy forest.
No one
As Vicini walks in, there's like this brief like as it purifies the smell inside naturally due to the magic of the aura, preventing any odd stenches from moving. Do you guys allow Kevin inside, Wally?
It'll be easier to keep him alive.
Bernie, you just pop into your ring.
I go in and I go, guys, don't worry about Kevin. There'll be another bed. And then I like go into my locket.
You got it. You hear like a little
piece going on.
You guys, hello. I can't see anything, but you all walked into this thing, and and I don't know what to do out here.
Get in the water.
I go, just come in. And I start making wheat bread.
Oh, while he is accepted, Kevin's allowed.
I mean, if the group says yes, I'll say just
Somebody has to sleep
We got
between-
a yes and no going on with Kevin.
Oh, wait,
Well,
wait.
it's
Are we letting him in or
Yeah, it's
not?
Raleigh's
Hold
10.
on.
I can hear you
Yeah,
all.
Dro
Talk about
doesn't say
saying yes and
anything.
no.
Dro just keeps doing it himself.
It's not.
It's like
It's
filled
not
with
quiet
smoke.
in there.
He hears you guys completely. Like the entire bickering. It's not silent inside.
Well, we're pretending, we're whispering like
You just
it
can't
is.
see you guys. Yeah,
Or do
he
we
literally
let
just.
him in or not? I mean, he's trying to eat me.
Let him
Why would
in.
I let him in if he's trying to eat me?
Because he can't, okay? He's useless. He can't eat you. Look how much work we're going through to keep this dummy alive, okay? There's no way he's going to be able to eat you.
I guess. All right. All right, come in, you stupid son of a bitch. Whatever.
He walks in.
Oh,
Hey,
hi, Kevin. How you doing?
hey, this is
We're happy to have you. What took you so long?
his stomach. I did not think it'd be so cozy beyond this weird.
What does it look like on the outside, Wally? Because you kind of have to let me know.
Looks like Swiss cheese.
I love it.
Looks like a ball of Swiss cheese.
A ball of Swiss. The classic way that people eat
Awesome.
Swiss cheese in a
A ball
ball.
of Swiss. I love it. Tiny hut. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to update this. Okay, so
We've all got our own little hole that we sleep in.
I apologize. My stomach saw what it looked like outside, and I thought you were inside having a feast. It seems that is not the case, but more of a visual acuity outside than inside.
Are you complaining? Do you want to go back outside?
let's do a
I'm
save.
confused. It's really nice in here, actually.
It is
Not
nice.
grass out there.
It is very nice. I apologize.
He like bows to Wally for a cool minute. Like,
I
Yeah,
apologize
that's what I
for
thought.
my curiosity of consuming your species. I did not know you were. He thinks awakened rats. I've never seen such. Why someone would let their pet speak back like such, but I thank you.
he just kind of like just accepts
Too
it.
much. You're saying
Yes.
too much.
Understood.
He like at
Shut
that
up.
point will just.
Shut up.
How do you know the silent spell? How do you know it?
And eat some bread.
He sits in the corner and goes about pulling out his little satchel and bags. Bernie, give me a insight check for curiosity. As you see him pull out his satchel, which you knew he stuffed in his grand harvests. You know that whatever's in that bag gots to be good. This dude's been foraging out here for a cool minute, and he was a forager at the village. This dude has to have something worth value. But do you steal it from him is up to you. He goes about his bag and his satchel, and he goes, he looks up to each of you.
I have berries, and I have these pears to contribute.
And he pulls out about 4 pears and about maybe, give or take, 0.75 pounds of berries, miscellaneously edible.
Okay. I do a little
Pass me
hand
the
wave.
pear.
Little hand
He
wavy.
passes Joe a pear.
Defender, bless these fruits.
You see the fruits just kind of give off this little like
Before he
odd
even does it, I
stink.
eat the pear before he even
Sorry,
finishes his thing. I just
Joe bites
ate
into it right in the process of Vicini trying to do good things. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Dro.
Nice.
That's
It's going to be
way
something
off.
good, I bet.
Oh,
So
we
don't
will
worry.
get it.
Wait, do you have +5 because you're next to Vicini?
Yeah,
And you get +5.
you get
too.
+5 because you guys are all in the dome. Damn.
Well, the dome is the place to be. You know.
This is it.
This is a
Very
lot.
nice. Dro.
Yeah, the
You
Swiss
bite
cheese.
into the most tastiest, juiciest fire pear you've ever had. It starts off with just pure rich flavor, and then it starts to heat up. As it heats up, it's like a mango habanero instead of it being super spicy. It's more like a sweet gesturing Mexican candy that's just like, continue to eat me. And as you do, you realize that the best part is that the skin of it, if after biting into it the first time, if you find a lip, you can tear it off in a big enough aspect to wrap with.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I use inspiration to create a new herb or a new blend?
Give me a. Yeah, you want to use your D12?
I have a D12.
Yeah, everyone has a D12 inspiration from your guys' Kumbaya moment.
Yeah, we all
Oh,
praise
we do?
Lathander.
Fuck yeah! I use my D12.
Go for it. Toss it in. Let's see what you get.
We put our grains
Wait,
in
do
the
I
sunshine.
just roll? Do you want me to roll a D20
D12,
with a
yeah.
D12?
Just a D12 added, and I'm gonna depict it off of your empowerment. You already have a high ass roll, so the D12 is more of a.
Oh, got it.
Nice. Okay. As you eat it, Dro, you realize, this could go well with my things. You kind of peel the pear and you set it out to dry. As you're not you're not uncommon to trying things out, so you're used to drying like thin paper-like materials to hopefully wrap with, etc. in the future, and what have you. Vicini does save you guys, and Bernie starts to snore off in the corner. Ranger Ted!
Sounds right.
Ted, you're the best. Night. And like you notice that there's like a slowly the thumb. Ranger Ted. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be better than you one day. As he talks about the epic prophecy of what Bernie will become, as he says, I'll burn the world, Ted, you just watch. In his sleep.
Who wants to carry
Everyone
the lock?
will know Bernie. As Dro, you absolutely have inspiration toward the next best thing. I'll let you know what it is before next session. I have to put it together. Kevin sees you guys all accept his gracious providings and goes, I think I too will follow the child's rules. And he starts to cozy up into a cot and go to sleep. Is there anything the rest of you guys wish to discuss or commune before resting?
Well, hopefully we
Dro.
missed the big thing that lives here. Should we keep watch to see if it comes by, or do you think we're safe?
We're pretty safe in this.
All right,
Yeah.
plays the Thunder.
Please, high up.
I could have.
I think Dro has a
Anybody need
nightcap.
help falling asleep?
Okay. Dro has a nightcap. Vicini?
Does anybody need help falling asleep?
Everyone seems to. Wally goes, huh? You know, Wally's like ear products. What?
I'm gonna try this on myself, see if it works. Just tell myself go sleep. Go sleep.
I honestly don't know. Hold on. Let me check
Just say
that one.
sleep.
I'm gonna just pass out.
That's so funny.
The interior becomes dark.
We can make it official moving forward that if you guys choose, you can command yourself. Otherwise, it would not be coerced. So moving forward, command can be used on thyself. As Vicini demands himself to just go to sleep, he's like, sleep. You just hear like all of his armor just shinkle onto the floor like a dead snake as he just like collapses.
He's gonna be so sore tomorrow.
He did
not work out well.
You will have 1 point of exhaustion due to the lack of pre-prep before putting yourself down.
All good. That works.
You were like, I think it work. So does anyone stay up? Nope. Okay.
I stay up a little bit late because I have to finish making the bread for tomorrow, but then I go to bed,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. While you're staying up, give me a survival check real quick, brother.
Okay. Can I be praying for myself and using guidance?
Absolutely. You can always guide yourself.
I'm humming a hymn to Lathander. as I make
It was
this.
poorly hummed, but you did your best as you messed up some of the bread, but you managed to scrape up whatever was left, and you figured if you give it to Kevin, he won't know the difference.
Yeah, it doesn't have to look nice. It just has to.
You look out the bubble. And you see Sid probably about 80 or so feet in the distance. He has a small little campfire going. And it's burning quite bright. That can't be good. But fuck it, Sid.
Yeah.
You see him kind of holding over what looks to be like a spore stick of sorts and has like a little newt, assumably from your position. As he's just kind of twisting around slowly, and he brings it to his hood, rips through it, puts it back in. Seems very humble and quiet and calm. And then you hear this kind of like off in the distance. Not necessarily close, but its body and size of announcement means it's in the area, the territory, so to speak. Go ahead and give me a nature check, brother.
Is everybody else asleep?
To my understanding.
I'm still praying.
You look around and you realize, you haven't seen much apex predators, or even little predators for that matter. You've seen more nonchalant, ambient creatures, critters, and things to snack on. But you haven't seen any kind of tigers, wild monsters, or anything that's trying to do anything crazy. It's very odd, kind of. Until you heard that noise, then you realize, well, they either be eating it all, or everything's afraid of it. Or they respect it. So, in your understanding of life and Mother Nature, it's either eat or be eaten.
Okay.
Do you give that any more focus, or do you too go down?
I kind of stand up. Am I still mentally connected to Sid?
Absolutely.
Okay, I would like walk up and kind of like lean my head out of the
bubble.
bubble.
The cheese,
and I would, like,
sorry, the Swiss.
Yeah, I'd poke my head out of
Poke
one of the
yourself
Swiss
out of a
cheese
hole.
holes.
Yeah, you know, out of the openings.
And I
Got a
kind
cheese
of like
hat on.
Yeah.
Packer. No, sorry. Uh-huh.
Hey, that's Wisconsin, so you're not even far off.
There you go. Oh, there you go. See, you're still there.
So I would just sort of think, I'd be like, hey, if you heard that, you're welcome to come and stay in here tonight if you need. I think it's safe, but, you know, whatever you want to do.
Brother, I would like to say a few words of appreciation to your gesture. You all younglings need to be safe. I must be exposed to learn the threats we face. You will learn this slowly as you venture. Safety at night is one's true weakness.
Huh. All right, well, I'm going to stay up a little bit later. And if you, just in case you die, not that I think you will, but just in case. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Good talking to you, Sid. And I go back to like making my wheat bread.
You poke your head back in the bubble. Give me a wisdom save.
Okay. Do I get to add the +5?
Ooh, vicinity.
He's
Does it say while conscious?
So I don't know.
Does it specify at all?
Oh, I don't know. Let me look. It's interesting. I don't think I need to be conscious because it's just like.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those that was just.
Yeah,
While you are
I don't know the
conscious.
verbiage.
It specifically says
active.
while you are
It
conscious.
says while you are conscious. That's what I thought. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Okay,
I didn't know
that's
that.
fine. You got to ask, you know.
Yeah, this is how we learn. Still good. Consistent. But that +5 could have helped. You realize that you just told Sid, if you die, I'm here for you, but I'm in the bubble. And that was probably the poorest message of goodnight you've ever could say to somebody that's all powerful and respectful to you. But you're in the moment, you know, you're in the survival methods, you're in the concepts of, you know, dangers, and you're like, I'll just try to, you know, let them know. As you think about to yourself, you're like,
it was a
no,
scary noise. I don't know.
I'm awake in case you die, you know, so I can see it, you know. Otherwise, I'm making bread. Good night.
Well, yeah, because I can revivify him if I have.
Yeah. Well,
I'm trying to, yeah.
Outside of that purpose, the verbiage was the communication that cut across. As you go ahead and you realize that, you know what?
Give me a perception check before you fall asleep. You poke your eye open one more time before you choose to slumber. And you see it. Let's pop into a quick secret real quick.
Oh, shit.
On here, I thought we were closing out for the night.
Mm-hmm.
It's going strong. He's doing something.
Getting interesting.
It was a good close, though. Right there, we got to the
That's
long
what
rest.
I was thinking. Like, we get the long rest. We're in a tiny hut, so we're
Like,
kind of,
everyone goes to sleep, we all go to sleep.
yeah, we're kind of almost impervious.
Yeah.
I don't know
We'll see
what
what's.
does. That's what I was trying to look up because, like, I was hoping, at least from my understanding, the tiny hut.
Where did everyone go?
Left objects.
We went to a side room, side session.
Oh, a side conversation.
Yeah. I was like, I thought we were all going to sleep, but some naughty is happening instead.
They're having some hanky panky, some hanky spanky panky.
They're doing something.
Jeez.
Once you leave the tiny hut, you can't come back in the tiny hut.
Mm-mm.
No, you can keep coming.
Go back and forth.
Yeah, there's a lot of movement.
Once Wally Whisker Tits leaves, it's done though. He has to stay in.
It's over and out if he moves out.
That's
Got it.
Go. But anyone else can come and go as they please. So if he has to go piddle, he has to piddle in the thing.
Is that gonna be a problem?
Just
I don't
gonna
know.
shit in your pillowcase. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
That's basically it. That's what has to happen. Did you cast it as a
Uh-huh.
ritual though?
Mm-mm.
Oh, well, that sucks.
No,
Well, I'm sleeping real hard right now.
Oh yeah, I guess
so
it is a
Feel
ritual.
free. Go
It
crazy.
Yeah,
lasts
you
for
just
8
got-
hours.
Yeah, you just cast it as a ritual, so you don't lose a spell slot.
Yeah.
Ah. Yerp.
Yep.
Yerp.
Ritual 8 hours. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's
Tried to
super
find a lot more
duper cool.
things this time around that's gonna actually help. Because I had a lot of spells before that really just only helped myself.
Which is fair. It's totally fair.
That's true.
Yeah.
For what I was,
Yeah.
I guess that the character was.
Way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So wait. So everyone's sleeping, except for the two people over there. What kind of dreams we having? Scissor dreams? Are we scissoring?
All right.
Eating more cheese, more fondue.
Ooh.
I was probably
cheese.
dreaming about
Velveeta.
cheese as well, actually. He's dreaming about that cheddar.
I'm dreaming about the thing eating the cheddar.
Rats.
It's like you got. He's like, you got any family members you don't like?
Anything to report?
Lathander has really blessed Sid.
That's good.
I'm glad we didn't have to fight that, whatever that thing was. Brother Fields would tell you Lathander saved us last night. Probably in the morning when you wake up, he'd be like feeding you guys pancakes. That's kind of like a bread.
Morning arrives. The bubble's gone. Wally is sleeping still. The rest of you guys feel a cold breeze waking you all up slowly. Well, some of you guys might have internal temperatures, but nonetheless, you all wake up to a nice breeze, fresh air, no noise but the rustling, constant, slowly patient riverbed in which you guys all camped by. Sid stands over your group. You all slept well, he says aloud. Kevin, Perhaps you can forage us wild berries in which may be beneficial. Yes, of course. He takes off. Now that he's gone, let us discuss our next anchor, shall we? Beyond this steep, my information tells me that we will face our goal. However, we will cross something that might be similar to what some of you may have seen before. It may seem as if it is in a similar location, but I assure you, it has moved. Are you all prepared for travel?
Yes, as that is what we were brought here for.
Yeah, by the way, what the fuck was that thing that you were talking to last night? I'm glad it's on our side, but it had you should have seen it. It had tentacles for a face.
He looks at you with his hood over himself, hiding his face. Brother, you must not have gotten much sleep after you let me know good night. I assure you I did not die, as you told me that might occur, so you kept an eye out for me. However, I will tell you this. What you see at night might not be everything you think it is during the day. Not all of us show our true selves at all times.
I mean, I do, but I understand what you mean.
The founder of the bread divine.
Has
Protect us
anyone
when the
seen you
sun does
bake your
not shine.
magnificent breads, brother? Anyone at all? Any witnesses? In fact, did anyone teach you? Truly.
Yes, Lathander.
So the presence of one God, but no visual acceptance, tells me that you too hide. Not a bad thing, but a talent.
Yeah, by the way, I made bread, fellas.
I was hiding making bread, goddammit. What's wrong with that? I did nothing wrong.
Kind of bread.
For health potion. Okay, so
He's what kind of bread? Let's start there.
it was wheat. It was wheat. So I read it. So it's 4. Okay, basically I have 4 health potions now. It's this wheat. It's thick ass wheat bread that if you eat, it's like taking a health potion.
It's basically a health potion. Now all the items will be made by next session, but we were just discussing it, and so he knows them all and has them all, etc.
Yeah, so I make some wheat bread.
You should know I'm gonna eat it right away.
Okay, that's fine. And I hand it to all of you.
Indeed.
I'll say those of you who do eat it now, you also get 3 temporary hit points that last 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
But that's just from the chef.
That's just also included.
Yeah, that should also include.
Yeah.
Well, I lost my plane shift temp HP.
Should you still have it? Oh, I guess not anymore because this one
I just
replaced
took
it.
it off.
Yeah. But I hand a piece of thick wheat bread to each of you.
Bread.
It's like a health potion, basically.
Thanks, sir.
I actually don't eat it. And I pocket it.
Smooth.
Because I just ate the pancakes he was making, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
So.
Absolutely, very true.
Thank you. This will come in handy when I get the munchies.
So
yeah, just make sure you say your prayers before you eat it. And I hand it to him.
Always, as I pray to everything when I talk.
Sure, that counts. I hand him the bread.
You got it. You hand him the bread, and you all do with it is as you please. Nonetheless, sorry, my 2-factor kicked in real quick. How to authorize something. As you guys eat your bread and begin to travel your journey further, Lathander goes, now, is there anything you'd like to clarify to me of your weaknesses before we move forward? I need to know how to help those I know as my friends.
My only weakness is that I care too much.
That's true.
Like a
That's
slowed
all
down version of like
just
John Lennon or something like that.
Yeah. He shared his last joint with me one time, and I was like, "You idiot! I'm gonna smoke this whole thing."
Legit. That's too funny. All right.
Is this a job interview? Because no one ever tells them their weakness.
Yeah. Sure.
You
What's
see,
nice about that?
your weaknesses will not tell me anything, but tell me what you know of yourselves. Admittance, at least once in the public of another, will show me what you've learned in your 2-month time at our keep.
Cool.
My weakness is that I'm too invested in my work. Too organized.
Very good to know. Vicini,
You're
you
applying
shall
for a job.
calm at a lax state sometime and not pressure yourselves as often as you believe. Do not try to speak with everyone so friendly. I assure you this is the most optimal advice one can give.
Vicini, I did not know that this was your weakness. I will help you. Burden yourself less.
Thank you. Thank you
As I
so
care,
much. No.
as I care so much about you and your well-being.
I need to be protected from myself. I care too much.
As do I.
Very well. Wally, in all honesty, outside of your smell and your visual aspects and your attitude and your determination of how we found you and the fact that you came out of a barrel and you've never bathed since I've seen you, not even touched the water, and the fact that your ears are so massively large compared to your head. Literally, both of your ears probably weigh more than your brain inside your skull.
Yeah, maybe. There's
Yet
bones
you're
in there.
alive somehow.
Not surprising, huh?
Your weakness is not death, but what is it?
Improper preparation. You see, like I'm not prepared for any kind of battle. I just show up and like hope good shit happens.
You are the witness.
The witness, yes, yeah, that's me. Like, I'll witness the whole thing.
Yes, witnesses often see things and are never affected by the things they witness, no matter how harrowing the tale may be.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm very perceptive.
In the way of survival, I see.
Yeah. I've learned a
Brother,
lot from observing.
let us ignore the rat for a brief moment and go to you. Outside of your low rising yeast yield, what problems do you seem to suffer from?
You know, that boy just ain't right. No. Well, we're trying to help our friend Sid, you know.
Is that your weakness?
No, I mean we're trying to.
First you insult me and say that you were watching over my well-being, that I might die in the middle of the night. And then you say that I am your bane because you are assisting me.
Yeah, I mean, look, the most dangerous thing these dumb kids have done is come to try to help you, and I think they can help, but I think they might die.
Yes, sacrifices are known in battle.
All right, well, I'm gonna have to bring them back, and if I can't, you better help.
And your weakness is...
I need diamonds. I need you to give me about 900 gold worth of diamonds so that I can revive my friends. My weakness is
I'm broke and I don't have the means to help my friends. He puts his glove
Yeah, I just put my hand
onto
out.
your
I'm like,
shoulder.
a donation to the church.
And he hands you a small little kind of like a dice bag zip sack. And he drops it in your hand and it feels empty when it lands there. But yet it has volume to it. It looks as if there's probably 3 to 4 odd polyhedral-like items inside. And he goes, "Brother, you worry about a valid issue. But your worry tells me something bigger. That you already believe you don't have the skill or first step to save anyone. So perhaps..." He closes your hand around the bag and pushes it to your chest where your heart lies. "You should save yourself first."
I probably will, because if I'm dead, I don't know who's gonna bring them back to life. So it's probably got to be me.
He nods, acknowledging such. He sees that the child burning is still sleeping with his thumb in his mouth. I assume that one of you will wake him before we properly depart.
I'll do it.
Moving forward, he is a silent partner, but that is acknowledging that Sid did not get to hear his weakness, and no one else. He yet again avoids the truths. He goes, "Dro, can we have a forward for a moment?"
A forward?
He starts walking ahead of you.
I walk behind him.
Let's jump into secrets real quick.
Or secrets. Okay.
Cult secrets, yeah.
Okay.
What is happening?
I have
What
no
is-
idea.
I thought we were all going to sleep, and here it is. Like, I don't know if that's
I have no clue what's happening.
all good. All good. That was fun.
I'm still trying to familiarize myself with all the stuff I selected this time around.
Yeah, you are
so
uber
I did.
powerful now.
For the next time that we're in combat, I got I got myself a fuck around and find out hand.
Cool.
It's like it's called Big B's hand.
Nice. That's such a good
And
song.
it's just
Yeah.
like this giant, massive floating hand that I can just bitch slap people with.
Yeah.
Is that like, is the best thing you do with it grab people or hit people?
You can do either.
Is
You
it
can
more dexterous
do-
than that? Can you like do anything with it? Can like
You
pick
can use
up
it to
Yeah.
stuff?
protect yourself. It can like block. It can like intercept.
That's cool.
So you can. There's a clenched fist aspect to it. Forceful hand, meaning I can push people, like off a
Nice.
cliff kind of thing. Grasping hand, where I could grasp and do bludgeoning damage. Interposing is the one that blocks. And then at higher levels, it just does more damage.
You got a big Mickey mitten that just sort of like bats people around. That's awesome.
It just fucking slaps people.
That's gonna be good. Oh man, I'm still pretty useless in a fight, but I like.
No,
seeing
you're
you-
not. You have absorbed so much damage compared to everybody. Like all the attacks
Okay,
that don't hit
too.
you,
I can absorb damage.
we would have all died a million times if you didn't get hit
Yeah.
instead of us.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep casting whatever it's called. I have two choices when I cast. One of them is to get Shield of Faith, which would bring my AC up to
Sure.
26.
Holy shit.
Or the other thing I can cast is Compel Duel to keep people hitting me.
God dang.
Holy shit.
One of the two. AC 26 though, that's pretty sweet.
Well, I also have. So for instances like that, I have haste that I could give you
Oh
that
my-
also adds a +2 to your AC.
No freaking way.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's so good.
And you have an advantage on dex saving throws, and it gets you an additional action on each of your turns.
Don't waste it on me, but that would be freaking cool. Have 28 AC would be amazing.
You're just the meat shield.
Yeah, that's so
Please
sick.
hit me. Just try. You have to roll a crit, basically.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically. it's a super high AC characters are like do the thing they're supposed to do. You know, it's like you get attacked a million times. You're like, I'm still here. Like, good luck.
Can't knock me down. I mean, I've been knocked down, which is the weird thing.
Yeah.
I mean, has
Well,
your
plus they
AC
have
just-
disadvantage on attacks against you, right? With your cloak.
Disadvantage as well as a high AC,
Dang.
That's crazy.
which is great.
You're like impossible to hit then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. I don't know how the heck it worked out.
That's fucking hilarious. Meanwhile, I have a 12 AC.
12 AC, but I think last time you pretty much killed everybody. Last time we got in a fight.
Yeah, you did help. You put up the big wall of fire.
That's true.
That
And
cooked
you
everybody.
lightninged a bunch of people, didn't you?
I think so.
No, Bernie did the wall of fire, and then I did, it was like,
Oh yeah, you like stunned people and stuff too.
yeah, it was like the color spray was the
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Mhm.
That was super helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, and you did the force bolts or whatever. Jim's bolts.
Oh yeah, the magic missiles. Jim's magic
missile.
missiles.
Yup.
That's such a fun spell.
Yeah, those did a lot of damage. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah, and the other ones I added 2 like 4th level damage spells. I added Phantasmal Killer,
Sure.
which does like it'll frighten them, and then it's 4d10 psychic damage if they fail a wisdom saving throw.
And it like follows them around and like tries to kill them too. Like
Yeah.
because it's concentration, right?
Yes.
Or no? Yeah.
Yeah, it is. And then I have
It's always the hardest thing for me is figuring out which concentration spells to keep.
Yeah,
There's so many good concentration spells.
I have a concentration spell for like out of combat where for a minute you regain the maximum number of hit points from any healing. So
Nice.
it's like if we can spend a time doing like a minute where we try to all heal, we could like probably get all the way to full pretty easily if we were pretty hurt.
That's awesome.
That's
I like a guarantee, like the max short rest type thing.
All of you guys
Yeah.
make perceptions.
We're perceiving.
Sid made me a god, by the way. He gave me god
Ooh.
powers. I turn around and use my god powers to kill you all.
I perceive his god powers. I can see him. He's so bright and holy.
Wally, do you perceive such?
Or is that
God
just
powers?
a haze of smoke?
Yeah.
I can't quite tell.
Let me see.
So far, everyone fucking listens. You all hear from where Dro and Sid are. Everyone, let's go forward. Kevin! Kevin! You all listen. I'm here! I'm here! You hear like a break in the bushes. There definitely was not any concerns with my well-being. I am totally fine. I made it.
I was gonna
He has
say,
like a
we're really
whole,
good protectors.
like when he
Good
left,
job,
he left
guys.
with just a satchel. When he returns, he has like one of those crazy Japanese wheat freaking harvesting backpacks on that's like half full. And he's like, he probably has a cool 10 pounds worth of legit harvest. Like this dude went hard. And he's like, anyone help with this capacity would be great.
Sorry, all my capacity is being used, and I like tear off a sheet of toilet paper.
I thought you meant the armor, but the textiles might be weighty and such. Yes. It's okay. Sid goes over and puts his hand on Kevin's shoulder. Kevin, we appreciate your assistance and humbleness. Well, let us avoid the word and say it as it is. Carrying our stuff the rest of the way. He looks at Sid. Yes, of course, I
gotta be useful in some capacity, of course, of course. If I don't forage or provide anything else immediately to your needs, hand me anything of my capabilities to hold on to, and I'll definitely assist while I can. He is now your guys' donkey in a sense, thanks to Sid's command. However, keep in mind that anything you leave with him, in the event that something goes wildly wrong, is lost with him, unless somehow recovered.
I mean, I have a backpack. I just keep my backpack on me.
Oh yeah, I'm just letting you guys know. At the moment, he's like your
He's our
bag of holding. Yeah.
Hatch.
And he goes, okay, let's go. Sid goes, oh, right. It seems as if we're all in order. Let us proceed. You guys go for about another 2.5 to almost 3 hours. Can all of you guys give me a Constitution saving throw?
Uh-huh. +5, right?
Yeah, he's conscious. He's back. Yep.
Did anybody wake up Bernie?
Assumably he is with you guys.
I'll use my my D12 here.
4? Oh, to save yourself. Jesus,
from
wow.
failing. There we go. 17.
Whew. Vicini, you're feeling the heat, the humidity, and for you it's not like bad actually. It's just it's adding weight to you because it's all in your armor. It's dripping. It's absorbing your own moisture. You're just like a recycling machine of moisture inside your armor because of the humidity outside. It's okay.
Cold.
It's okay.
It's still rough, but it's better than cold.
You find a softish portion of ground beneath you, and you find a good slither to it, a good pattern of movement as you find the ease of ground finally and release some of that traction difficulty you were facing. The rest of you trek through as if nothing seems to be a bother. Wait, who am I missing? Brother. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Brother.
Hey, sorry guys, we are
On a con check.
Con
Oh, you
check.
mean you personally, or you were asking what you guys were doing? I wasn't quite sure where you were going with it.
Yeah, so where I was going is
following
we are introducing my cat with my girlfriend's cat, and sometime and at
Oh,
night
got
the
it.
kitten is
You
always
guys
like,
chose to do cat things. I see.
yeah, I had to go
Yeah.
do the fight.
You're all
That was
playing with pussies. I see. I get it. I get how sex
Neon.
works. You don't have to give me the cat and the cats. I know how it works.
Poonan on
Cool.
Poonan.
You're introducing cats together, and there's a lot of purring in the background. Cool.
Yeah, definitely. I failed, but yeah.
Oof, that makes a lot of sense. Brother, you are fucking exhausted. This hike sucks.
I
You have
hate
points of exhaustion.
I am wearing pretty heavy armor.
You got a point for each pussy. You're welcome.
Gotcha.
Just desserts. Does anyone like Yu-Gi-Oh? That is the best trap card. So you guys hike until you finally get there. Or somewhere. Before you, slowly what you thought would arise did not. The tree canopies hid it up until the opening as you see this tower. In fact, this obelisk, so intricate and layered in design, as if it extends from below, from within, from itself, all the way up to its final peak. And in reaching that point, you all realize... Uh-oh. Interrupted buyout. IBS kicks in. Every roll me dexterity saving throws.
God damn it.
What?
Do we get a +5 from his
You
own
still get a
dexterity?
+5. Yeah, he got a +5 and failed. So yeah, it's still possible. It's
That's part of
absolutely there.
the aura.
Love it.
Oof.
Oh man.
Oof. Okay, 18. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I might have taken out the team.
Yeah.
You guys approach, and there's just a unnecessary like a little whine at the end as it all exits and finishes its exertion from Vicini's armaments.
Excuse me for
Kevin is going to make a dexterity saving throw. Also. What is this? He is stepping in it because he's following Vicini from behind, and he's just I need all of you guys to give me another dexterity saving throw at disadvantage as he loses it. It's just high alarm is like
Is this your first time smelling one of these?
Oh my
It'll be
God.
okay, I promise.
No. Oh.
Dun 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 dun. Wally. Kevin slips. He grabs you. You get pulled with him.
Oh no!
Little did
your
you guys
face
realize,
goes in vicinity poo.
I did say a horizon, meaning there was a ledge somewhere there, had anyone gandered further. And he slips. Wally goes with him. Wally hits, just gets dragged right through it. From point A to point B, crosses 100% through Vicini poo. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Wally. You're a rat, but this is something special.
It's not my fault.
It's tough.
The moment Kevin grabs you, you brace yourself. You close any and all orifices. Rats are able to somehow, in this universe, plug they're basically, what is the faculty? The faculty alien. They can basically plug all orifices to prevent any insertion of items entering their body unwillingly.
Yes.
As he's just blows up his little internal glands to block the pockets as he gets pulled through, and it is just bad. Your trench coat is destroyed. Your outfit is ruined. They're about to see a naked rat if you don't have a way of fixing this, if you have a problem with it. As you get your... Kevin's like... Wally goes... Does anyone peek over? Because you guys are technically still not at the ledge. They are now down it.
Oh yeah, I'll peek over for sure. I feel bad.
Ooh, Featherfall.
On myself.
As you
and
Featherfall, Wally, give me another dexterity saving throw.
Just on himself.
Who? Me?
Am I still within range to use the
Dro,
plus
say that
5
again.
at this point?
No.
Another dexterity saving throw.
Oh no,
Dro,
just for
or...
no, for Wally because his ass did Featherfall.
I don't see him. I don't think
Cindy
they're
looks
in there
down and he
anymore.
just sees his shit.
I think he died.
Wally looks up and shit just goes right over him like a freaking waterfall. Cindy, as you're looking down, you just see shit hit a rock. And that rock slowly shrink because you think your acidic shit is shriveling it, when really it's Wally slowly hovering down, covered in your shit. As you're just tearing up from your helmet in the way.
That's so
the
much.
worst way to end this night.
It was just meant to be like a little.
I was getting all serious, and you guys took it to another world.
What the fuck,
brother? Dro, Vicini's just talking about how much he shitted, literally off the cliff, and 2 people are missing. What did you do?
I mean, I try to find him, I guess, but
I kind of just peer over the edge to see if I can see. Where
You give me a
they're
perception
going.
check.
Man,
is
Am I
IBS
still-
a disease? Because if so, I might be able to cure him.
It is a hereditary DNA complication that Vicini faces.
Okay.
Oh man.
I will imagine the final BBEG fight, IBS somehow kicks in, no matter how much training he does. He can do as much Kegel exercises as he wants, but something's going to come up.
I need to do more practice. I need to practice more.
I didn't roll for it. No, I didn't tell him to roll for it. You guys blame Vicini. I love it. Vicini has his own IBS sticker, and it's amazing. Sure, you look over the
I
edge.
realized how much poop was coming out. That was all DM. I
You see you see Wally Mr. Tits just he's Joe Dirt with the silo just all over him. And he's just like, I got some food on me. And he's just drenched as it's dripping below. Past him is Kevin. As he's like,
I just step away. Like I
Yeah,
like
I'm
slowly
like-
step back.
Y'all gotta deal with this. I can't help
I
you.
just In fact, I start casting Molder to like cover the stench to make it so it's like doesn't come to us.
You start
How far
burying
down am I at
these
this
issues.
point?
So great
Yeah.
question. This obelisk is fucking huge because nobody took the time before IBS kicked in to observe the scene. I love it. Wally, as you're hovering down, you're still going. You're at least 50 or so feet from below. You're not 100% sure because there's poo in your eyes, but you're moving down slowly and safely. You're not sure what's down there. You hear a thud. You're like a poor croaking Kevin down below. He's still alive.
God.
I don't know what condition he's in, but he's still alive.
Can I cast
as-
back-to-back Misty Steps?
So the initial Misty Step has to land on something. So if you wanted to like pop on the wall and then pop further down the wall, I'd allow it, but you're still gonna be. But at that point, you'd probably lose Featherfall and be free falling from there. That'd be 60
Yeah, I'm trying
feet.
to
Oh
get
yeah,
back
you'd make it
up
then.
over
Oh
the
yeah.
top.
Oh, you're trying to get up. Ooh,
Up.
ooh, good idea. Interesting. Yeah. You do the first one. Give me a dex save as you do the first one. You get to the wall because it takes 6 seconds in theory to cast another spell. You'd have to hold on to something in the brief moment of you dashing to some kind of landing. You managed the. Vicini, are you still looking over the cliff by chance?
Oh yeah, he's still got
That shrinking
inspiration as
rock.
well.
No, he's not within 10 feet. That shrinking rock blimps and gets much bigger, and all of a sudden it's on the wall, and you're like, oh, the rock's back where it belongs. Weird. And then you realize you see the tail of like a rat. And you follow the tail up, and you see now a little color of the cloak, and then the discoloration of your poo over a subject.
That's not a poo. That's Wally. Guys, it's Wally. He's coming back up.
Oh, I can because this is an at-will spell for me, right?
No, I believe so. So, but can now that's a question though. If it's at will, you might not be able to back it. You only have one per day.
Is an at-will one per day.
Can you cast it again outside of it though? Do you know the spell itself?
You can cast it as a
You
second
do
level
know it.
spell.
Yeah, you could cast it if you wish. So you do cast the second one. And you appear right back in front of the group. Boop. Full of shit. You stink. If you click anywhere on the screen, you'll just teleport twice. That's what those circles are for you, just so you're aware. That's how Misty Step is meant to work. But you're okay.
Oh, fuck!
So sorry.
Who shits that much? Are you fucking kidding me?
Just like I've got like a big palm frond, and I'm trying to like wipe myself off with it.
Give me a dexterity saving throw as you're complaining and trying to clean yourself off. I mean, no offense, you literally have prestidigitation. I guess you're just in shock, so you're doing it the difficult way.
Oh yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah, I'll say that you're
Use the magic
prestidigitation as you're using the leaf, and all of a sudden you're just clean. But was that not traumatizing?
That was horrifying.
Is Kevin just dead?
No, he's down there croaking, but Wally, you guys don't know that. Wally knows that, I guess.
He's just
Yeah,
he's dead from shit streaks.
I heard him calling my name. I think he's still. I heard a really loud thud, but he was still calling my name afterwards. So I think he's still.
Yeah, he definitely has sepsis. Either
Let
way.
Leave them down there, as it is important that they de-stink.
Well, I think we could come back for him later, don't you think?
Agreed.
I'll
Yeah,
just
he'll
throw him a
still
little
be there for
food.
sure. Yeah, just throw
Wait,
him a loaf
Vicini,
of
you
bread or
didn't.
something.
I thought you were down there with them, or no?
No, Vicini was on the top.
Over the edge.
Kevin slipped with the nat 1. Wally failed the nat 1, and they both went. At that point, things.
Yeah, we leave Kevin.
You see Sid appear.
What happened to Kevin?
He's covered in shit
Well?
in a hole. I don't know how far down.
You see, he tripped and fell. And fell
Pulled me down
down.
a fucking hole.
Vicini, perhaps we can work on your condition less on arrival, more in transit.
That's a good idea. Okay. I'll start clenching right now.
Perhaps
And then
let
I'm
us
like, this is
know
my blood flow
before
workout.
we have to
1,
go.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I hear that some kegels work best in action, but you may practice now if you need to. Yeah, he goes, I present to you all the obelisks. Though you cannot see the others behind this one, there are 4 more.
Wow.
What is that smell?
It's
As he like slowly smells the resonating reek from the ground, even though it was buried, there's just a little bit of linger.
not me. It's not me.
Vicini, you're confused.
Shit.
You're like, what? Right. Anyways. It's a bit sizzly. As I was saying, these obelisks erect from the ground. He looks to brother. Has nothing to do with your pumpernickel, I assure you. These were created by Ferone. All of you guys give me history checks.
I'm not very smart.
Forgot the +5, but whatever.
No, it's just a check. 5s are only on saves.
Oh, okay.
Unless Vicini's cheating, but... Oh, no, he's
What?
good. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, I have disadvantage on everything. On all checks, at least.
But yeah, brother, aren't you exhausted also?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're too busy with the pussies. I got you. So reroll real quick. Because that nat 20 is gone.
Not close.
Didn't think so. I thought it was weird. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we got it.
Wally. All right. I'm going to let everyone hear, but nobody knows but Wally. And the irony is, it makes sense. Wally. Ferone. Oh, yeah. The Eclectic. You know that one. You were off at sea so often you heard about this massive raging boat that would consume and eat and kill all that ever passes. But what's on it is worse. The worst killers and beings and savages that anyone could know. By the way, Dro, this is information shared to everyone passively, but not known to anyone but Wally. And it is about Ferone and the Eclectic, which ironically all of you guys already know about in some aspects, if you recall, from the previous campaign. This boat would venture and take that of the worst criminals across Asia, particularly, and sail around at sea endlessly. Wally, you ventured on that ship twice. The first time, there was young children aboard it, supposedly oracles, prophets, and prodigies, all known to be evil because of some dark magic that told the future. At least that's what you picked up while you hung out. And then your cursed booty Jew to the next ship, and the next ship, and the next ship, and then about 12, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen, and endlessly up to somewhere around the year 137. You think it was that birthday. You remember there was another giant rat hanging out on the boat because they were transformed to it permanently, and they gave you a cake. It was real cool. His name was Raticate. And you do recall that there was those children again, and that's how you remembered this boat. At that point, that was your first time learning its name, the Eclectic. You then later were booted off it, as you are off every other ship that comes to land. And you now heard stories over times and times again of how that ship never came out to sea. You went through many after that. years and years, centuries after centuries. And yet you've never fallen upon that one ship again. You then hear rumors that the Ickly Tick made land, set off by some new leader, some youngest. And you imagine one of the children succeeded, survived the cursed wretchedness in which they were meant to face for eternity. Sid goes on and on and on to talk about the things about this obelisk as in your mind, excuse me, Ferone resonates. She built these. She built these fucking things, and that's why you're stuck here. You were fucking here when these erected from the ground, and everyone has been cursed since. You don't know if you're the first to make it to land. You don't know if you were the first kicked off the island. Or continent, but you know, in your mind as a rat, an island. At least then. But she came, she conquered, and she took. And everyone has been fighting to come back since. Sid goes on, finally breaking your concentration. And as I was saying, that the third erected obelisk is when the spire fell. Nobody has been seen there since. However, there is true activity north of it, at the Peregriffin's Perch, that still resides healthy. Rumor is that those from the spire found refuge there, and have never overcame the spire again. Reasons are unknown. Truly, outside of these magnificent obelisks that we must bring down somehow. As he says that hopelessly in a way that he personally does not know at this time.
Lathander will see it done.
He nods, of course, Lathander will. But I would like to see whether or not any true living beings of the spire reside still at or about the Peregriffin's Peak. The rest of the information in which he shared will be dropped off to you guys tomorrow in Discord. But we were distracted by good old thoughts of one person who's been here his entire life and just realized that he finally got back home. Now, he's not home, but being a part of this continent makes him a resident, a person who was born and bred, and why he looks different and acts different and is stronger. People bred in Zeroshi are not weak. They are the testament of time. They are the things in which have fought the hardest and the scariest. The reason why the continent split is because what happened here. And being unbeknownst to the rest of the world, but slowly conforming to all of you younglings, outside of Wally, who's way too fucking old to be here, but still present, is a challenge that has never been succeeded. But perhaps you all will have a chance this year. We'll end it there, and we'll see what happens next week. As the young boy Bernie returns from his nap, and the rest of you continue onward, hopefully shitless, for the first portion or so. I felt like that was a lot out, but Vicini has issues. You know, I can't control those things, guys. I love them. You guys have a good one. I love that's a great one. You guys have a good one. Good night.
Awesome,
Until next time. And we'll see you then.
Good night. Good night, guys.
Latest.